my mom's life is the most important thing.
All right, hello, you guys. Welcome. How's it going? Welcome in, you guys. Can you guys hear my voice? I have the microphone a little bit further away, but I can move it closer if I need to, because it's a little weird setup that I'm always trying to fix for the art side of stuff. So, how's it going, everyone? Let's see who's here. There's a lot of people here. Let's see. Hey, welcome in, Joshua. How's it going? Joshua. Dragonfire's here. Hello, Dragon. How's it going? Let me see.
Like empires, prices rise and fall.
Hey, Retro Eevee. How's it going? I'm researching a bit about Monster Hunter. Ooh, hello, Retro Eevee. And let's see. Salt is here. Hello, Salt. How's it going? And then Helpmeister. How's it going? Welcome in, you guys. Welcome. How you guys doing? Let's see. Salt. Joshua. Let me know if the music is a little too loud, too low. I'm just gonna keep it barely visible. Barely. Just a tad. But yeah, so yeah, Salt. Hey, Salt, you said that you've been telling people you drew the Leah. You just told them you're gonna you changed, you became light skinned, and then you changed your accent. That's a good one. That's a good one. Schnickel, hello Schnickel from Savvy's channel, right? Hello Schnickel. That's a funny and like cool sounding word to say. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Ooh, watching the NBA, nice. Alright, so today I'm going to be drawing Super Mario, but in different anime styles. So I thought that would be pretty hilarious to do, just because There's just so many anime art styles to do, so. Yeah, I thought it'd be really funny to do Mario in different anime styles, but also still talk about his classic designs. So I just kind of have different games here just to kind of show what different ones he's been in or different styles that he's had before in the past. So yeah, Joshua, let me know if you do happen to want to do the VC thing. You can definitely join. Just let me know. So yeah, Windscar. I think, did I see Windscar in here? Hold on. I think I thought I saw him earlier. Yeah, Windscar. Yeah, how's it going, Windscar? Welcome in. Oh yeah, we're definitely gonna, trust me, we're gonna talk about the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal, you guys, as well. We're talking about everything, you guys, the Nintendo Switch, Mario, all that stuff. So as I'm drawing, you know how we're gonna start doing all of that stuff, because you know this is all about Nintendo anyway. So, and Mario, so that's gonna be fun. So what do you guys think of the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal? What do you guys think? Your initial, I have the video, I did a reaction to it, I just haven't uploaded it. It might be a late upload, or I'll just wait till tomorrow. Screw it. I'll wait till upload it to my reaction tomorrow, and then I'll have an analysis of the actual design of it. And then the one that'll take a little while, I'm gonna do an analysis for the new Mario Kart 9 game. So that's gonna be a fun one to analyze everything that they showed there with the art style that they're going for. Is gonna be crazy. So I see you, Greek. Joshua, I see you. Hold on, let me go in right now. Let me see if I can. All right, can you hear me now? Let me close my Discord on my on my laptop. Let's see. Can you hear me now?
I can hear.
Oh, okay, cool. There you go. I turned it off on my laptop, so now I can hear you. How's it going, Joshua?
I'm doing fine. I noticed the chat kind of changed. Now I can't get to the page. I'm just on the side or whatever, side monitor.
Oh yeah, we've been moving things around.
Normally I click.
Yeah, we've been moving things around. Well, at least, but unless it's something different, we're moving things around with the chats and stuff. But
So you're doing Popeye Mario, right?
well, okay, you know what? Okay, so did you see the video that I did? The video of the Donkey Kong, and I forgot I drew Mario, Shigeru Miyamoto as old school Mario.
Yeah, I remember Mario not having his stash, but it completely slipped my mind. But back in the early days, it was the Wild West on what Mario could look like. He can look anywhere from like Popeye to clean shave to what we have now. So you know. He didn't have that defined look in 81.
Exactly, he had that thin pencil mustache. And I see you, let me catch up on the chat. Because this is a weird setup like always, because my monitors are all like on the side
If that makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly what you're talking about, Joshua. Savvy, hello Savvy. So Salt, Gabriel's in here. BDBG, how's it going? Welcome in. Let's see who else is here. Yeah, welcome in, you guys. Retro Eevee's in here. But yeah, you guys, what do you guys think of the Nintendo Switch? Yeah, let me know what you guys think of the Nintendo Switch.
I'm not sure how legacy-wise, if that makes sense, how full steroid version of this one. Maybe we can run Final Fantasy 16.
Oh, maybe that's the one of the rumors, right? That Final Fantasy 16 is going to be so it's gonna be there, huh? Hey, what's up, Chaos? I know that's one of the rumors for. It does look like an Android tablet, you guys. It actually does. I'm gonna draw some quick triangles here. Just because I think I'm gonna make these drawings in little squares because I'm just gonna be drawing Mario's face. But this, but yeah, the Nintendo Switch, I think it looks very sleek. It does look very sleek. I do like that they showed Mario Kart, 9. Oh, by the way, you guys, in the VC, it is gonna be for mods only, but I will eventually look into doing other types of VCs, you guys. At least for now, it will be mod only. So just sorry about that. At least for now, you guys. Sorry about that. It'll be mods only.
I would move VCs then. This is an open VC.
Oh, it was the wrong one. Oh, dude, no wonder. Sorry about that. Help. I clicked
Yeah,
on...
this is new.
Oh, no wonder. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. I clicked on the wrong one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sorry about...
new VC.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, Jaden. For the most part, it's only going to be mods only for my live VCs, but I will maybe change it in the future. So here, I'm going to move into the voice. But how's it going, Jaden? How's it going? I'm going to move into the mod one. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, we're still testing things out, you guys, here in the VC part of things. So sorry about that.
Do you want me to move Greek?
Oh yeah, I don't even know how to move them. How do you move them? What the?
I can do it.
Okay, so yeah, sorry about that, you guys. In the Discord part will only be mods only for now as we resolve issues. So that's all we so for now. Okay, so let me see. We have. Okay, so were you able to come in now, Joshua?
Greek left.
Because I know he sometimes has disconnect issues. But yeah, oh, thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for that on Gabriel and Chaos. But yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in the chat, but if you guys can handle that, that's also one of the reasons I'm doing all this stuff on Discord too. So that's why it is going to be mod only Discord because of things like that, you guys. So, but yeah, anyway. So sorry. Okay, Joshua's back. Okay, so hopefully you guys can take care of that, the mods, because that's exactly why I've been doing a lot of changes on Discord, on the YouTube channel. You guys please read the rules, or else you will get banned or timed out. And I have been taking screenshots. I have Nightbot actually collects every single thing people have been deleting, so I know everything that's going on from like the past 4 months. So I have a lot of things in there because of Nightbot. So yeah. But yeah, you're okay, Retro and Dragon. Yeah. It's all good. You guys are okay. Let's just ignore them for now and let's just move on. Oh, sorry, what were you gonna say? Help?
Apparently,
I can hear you now.
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back. I can hear you. Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, I was kind of caught off guard on that. Whoa! You fell out of the chair.
Yeah, I can hear you now, but yeah. Okay, so I drew. Okay, cool. I drew some squares, you guys, because I'm gonna draw Mario's face. Let me get some erasers before I forget. And let me know if the music in the background is a little subtle. So.
Welcome back, Chaos.
But here, let me see. And how's it going?
Square. That was one of the insults Sonic used against Mario back in the day. He was a square.
Oh, that really? I didn't even remember that. Hilarious.
I'm not.
I thought it was a polygon.
Yeah, those old commercials, you know, Sonic was poking fun at Mario, and yeah, you know, they kind of had a feud back in the early '90s. You know how Sonic was cooler than Mario, and you know, one of the insults was he was square.
Yeah, that's exactly those 90s.
Because I had no idea what it really meant back then. Yeah, those 90s insults.
Yeah, that was always something that they in the 90s, even Crash, you know, made fun of Nintendo and Mario games. That was pretty funny.
Yep. Wonder Boy, mustache. And
All right. I'm doing well,
going back
Savvy.
back with Donkey Kong.
Exactly. I'm doing well, Savvy. Well, how are you guys doing, by the way? So hopefully you guys
I
are...
wonder how he...
Oh, go ahead.
Did we lose you?
So for the first one, okay, you know what I'm thinking of doing? Okay, so I'm gonna draw Mario's face, you know, normally how I would. I'm gonna draw him in pencil and then do a little bit of ink pen. And then for the second one, I'm gonna do that Pokemon trainer art style. I know I'm gonna try and do a Dragon Ball Z version of Mario, you know, his face. And maybe for the third anime art style in the chat, let me throw out some suggestions, and then I'll look it up in real time on, you know, my computer, and we'll go from there. Let's see how much I can do to man me. Hopefully at least do these other squares, but we'll see how it goes. Just chatting with Chaos. So yeah, welcome in Savvy, Chaos. How's it going, you guys?
About 1930s style Mario.
Okay, so I don't know if you read if I put in the title, Joshua, I put in drawing Super Mario, but drawing them in different anime art styles. So for this one's gonna be just anime styles, but trust me,
I saw that. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So I'm gonna be consistent at least with that, but trust me, I'm gonna.
Technically.
Oh, go ahead.
Well, here. I'm gonna do...
Oh, you completely cut off, Joshua. I didn't hear anything you said. My bad.
I didn't hear anything either. Gosh.
Yeah, I didn't hear
Okay. What is anime? Okay, I'm not even... Am I lighting up?
Let's see, you are, but...
Light up.
You're lighting up, but it's very, like, it's 3 to 5 second delay.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay, and then it just kind of cuts off every few words, so it's like... I forgot what microphone you said you had, but you said it detects you every time you talk, and then if you don't, that sucks.
You can also turn off Discord noise canceling or compression that they use.
Is it on my end or their ends?
No, they're cutting out on my end.
Oh, okay.
So it's not just you, Lens.
Oh, okay.
First, I thought my microphone was broken.
Well, as Joshua's trying to figure that out, as we're talking about Mario, you know, and you know the Switch too, but as for Super Mario, Joshua, what do you think? We're talking about his design. What do you think makes Mario's design iconic?
Okay.
Oh, you're back.
I was going to do my argument. What is anime based or inspired?
Oh, it is inspired by, what is it, American cartoons, right? For the most part?
Yeah, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you know, Walt Disney Snow White. Inspired anime. So
That
in
is
some
true.
ways, if you draw a Popeye-looking Mario, you would not be breaking the your trope.
Oh, that is true. That is true. Oh, but you know what? Well, one of the things that I had ideas for this was, I guess you know the well-known anime. You know what I mean? Like Dragon Ball. What's that other one? Naruto. I know you guys in the chat know more anime like
I
styles.
know one.
Oh, there. What do you know? What do you? Which one do you
Yeah,
have?
I can cover anime. Is
I'll give you one and one.
Yeah, anime's gone for a lot for the 70
Beyblade
years.
X.
Yeah. Which one? Which one do you have? Help. Let's see.
Beyblade X.
Babe. Which one?
Beyblade X, I said.
Beyblade X. Ooh, see.
That's a series. That's a series, not an anime.
Oh, okay. So series. See, I would have to look up that style for that series. There you go. Okay. But you know what? Too, I was thinking eventually, Joshua, I will be drawing Mario in different, I guess, other types of just cartoon styles. You know how there's always different, like for example, Popeye would be a perfect one because it has that specific style that no one else has. So that one would be a perfect one for when I do that.
No, we had. But yeah, but also Popeye and Mario do have a very close roots.
They
I mean,
do. They do.
like that video. Originally, it was supposed to be a Popeye video game. He
Oh,
was
that's
supposed to
right.
climb the ladders while Bruto is throwing barrels at Popeye to save olive oil. But
Yeah.
then they lost the rights to Popeye, and so they had to come up with 3 different characters. So Bruto got replaced with Donkey Kong. Olive oil became Paulina, and obviously Mario.
That is true. That is true for that. Yeah, that is true for that. Like for example, I did draw Luigi a long time ago in the Simpsons art style, so that will be those type of ones that I'll do for Mario, like a Simpsons style. Maybe what is it, a Fairly Odd Parents art style? You know what I mean? Those type of cartoons.
Can you draw Jimmy Neutron?
Oh, see,
Yeah.
see, that's another good Jimmy Neutron. See, Jimmy Neutron art style is another one that's known, right? Like,
Jimmy's 3D though. I don't. Yeah, he's
is
going to be
true.
kind of hard.
he's 3D, but you know what I mean? That Jimmy Neutron art style with the you know what I'm talking about? He has those big eyes, big old head and hair. It could still be done in a 2D style.
Yeah, he's kind of like Charlie Brown.
right. Yeah. So
Snoopy.
yeah,
It's
right.
more like Charlie Brown now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, so it can be turned into those simple. You know what I mean? But I just want, yeah.
Snoopy.
Oh, so see Snoopy. So you see, that would be perfect ideas that I wouldn't have thought of. For like if when I do the cartoon versions like that, you know, next time for Mario or different maybe Mario characters. So yeah, for this one, I guess I was going for the popular anime styles that you guys would like easily know, like Dragon Ball art style. Everyone knows how that looks like, with the spiky hair, the eyeballs, the Pokemon trainer art
Yeah,
style.
I also go
Simple.
for the 1980s art style for anime.
Oh, those 1980s art styles a good one. I just like for example.
Dragon Ball?
Well, think of what do you guys think of this one? Like the Ronin Warriors style art style, that type of specific, that look. Do you know what I'm talking about? That everyone used back then in like was it the 80s? That kind of cool art style with the puffy hair, like for example, that like Sailor Moon. You know what I mean? Had that. Oh, even Sailor Moon had that style with the.
Yeah, Sailor Moon was more the 90s, but.
But you know what I mean? It still carried that cool looking older
She was in the
aesthetic.
90s.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Oh, let me see. Let me catch up on the chat. Let me see. So, Retro Evie says, when are we getting merch? I'll have to look at that in the future. I would have to really make sure it's something that no one else does or has, because I do make my own artwork. So it would have to be worth it, right, Retro, to do that? It's Legend of Zelda's property, Retro. Les, is the truth is... Yeah, it is from Zelda. Lens of Truth is from Zelda. Let me see. Sakura. Oh, see, Gabriel, Sakura Card Captor is another art style that I do remember. That's similar to that of that when it came out in that era. Oh yeah, go ahead and make a joke. Helpful, like catch up on the chat. Let me go back up. I'm just setting. Okay, thanks for chilling here, Chaos. Hopefully you guys are entertained. I know it's a little different. Chill is in here. I see you, Crispy. How's it going? I'm gonna have my phone, because that's the only way I can have my chat. I'm gonna put my phone all the way back here. Hopefully you guys can't see it. Okay, and I'll try and catch up on the chat this way. Now let's see, Dragonfire, Crispy's in here, N64. Let's see. But yeah, make sure if you guys are new here, read the rules, because we're not gonna tolerate just random stuff here. If you guys are new here, just make sure you guys read the rules. Let's see. Hey, Roa, Rel, what's up? I'm drawing some Super Mario. Draw the Nintendo Switch too. Imagine I'm just gonna draw the Switch. I'm just gonna draw the Switch. So look, you guys, I drew a simple, well, a traditional style, you know, Mario in my, I guess, style. And you know what? I'm gonna, now that I'm thinking about it, instead, I'm gonna do my own version of what I would call anime. I'm just gonna do this right on the spot. I was drawing Mario from Super Mario Galaxy's art cover, you guys, but I'm gonna turn that into my whatever I'm considering, or what comes to my mind when it comes to anime. You know, the big eyes and stuff, how they do those big old eyes. And then after that, I will be drawing Mario in the Pokemon art style, Pokemon trainer art style, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, the big eye recent. I mean, if you look at like, don't look at Asteroid Boy from the 50s, but the big eye anime that we know today.
Right. That's what comes to my mind when I think of anime eyes, are the big ones.
I think they started doing that around the 80s. Like Gotcha Man, I don't think they, outside of close-ups, they didn't really have the super big eyes.
Yeah.
Or G-Force.
Yeah.
I thought it was Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, the original Dragon Ball, of what made anime popular in like the 80s. I think it was.
It did blow up over here, huh? I mean, unless they're specifically talking about the States, I want to say here, right? Is that what helped blow up here in the States? Was it obviously Dragon Ball? Yeah, that's
the sixth
other populars.
Speed Racer.
Oh, I remember you were talking about Speed Racer.
Speed Racer started.
Hello, Poma. How's it going, Poma? Welcome in. But I feel like remember we talked about this last time. I think for a bit, Joshua. Was Dragon Ball. I want to say yes, Speed Racer was popular and stuff, but I feel like the 90s, because there's this whole thing about it at Fox and all that. It was Dragon Ball that blew it up even more. That people started taking even more notice of it, right?
Yeah.
Just a little bit more. I know the other ones were popular, but it was Dragon Ball that really solidified, you know, anime as like, oh, what is this? At least from what I remember.
In the 60s, we had Speed Racer.
Yeah, I remember
the 70s. We had Gotcha Man or G-Force. Battle of the Planets in the 1970s, and then in the 80s we had Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I'm going to give Dragon Ball all the credit, but it did help push it forward.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. It just it pushed it forward, and obviously that's the era that I grew up in, so I can only speak for that. But I just know, like, I know there's videos on there where they talk about how the importance of, you know, anime in general here in the States, and I know that Dragon Ball does get mentioned just because it just helped it blow up, because, you know, so many cartoon networks, especially in the 90s, were just how blowing up in general. So that's why it's you know, it gets the credit for the most part for helping, at least in the States. You guys in the chat, did you guys grow up watching Dragon Ball, by the way? I know we're kind of jumping a little bit everywhere, but this is on topic with anime and then what I'm drawing here, so let us know what you guys think. Yeah, because let me see.
Like I said, I'm not going to the credit. I mean, that ruined my love for Speed Racer.
I know it. Yeah.
I'm gonna mention this right now. I never grew up watching anime. I didn't watch it until recently because I was never exposed. I grew up watching SpongeBob of all things.
Oh, okay. And you know what? Okay, so watch. For me, I grew up watching so it was obviously cartoons like Batman the Animated Series, X-Men the Animated Series, The Simpsons, and things like that, and then Ninja Turtles. And I remember I didn't get into Dragon Ball Z like that, but because I used to travel and go to Mexico a lot with my parents when I was a kid, they had my grandparents had satellite over there, and I would watch the original Dragon Ball in Spanish and over here in English. So I have like nostalgia for Kid Goku and stuff, and I did watch Samurai Pizza Cats and a little bit of Sailor Moon and Ronin Warriors. So I was like for me it was mixed. You know what I mean? American cartoons and anime. And I knew that I didn't have the name, I didn't know what anime was, but I knew it looked different just because I was always drawing cartoons and game related stuff anyway. So I kind of knew it looked different. So that's kind of my thing with anime. And I think I didn't get into anime movies and stuff until I was a little older, like in high school. And I'm not into series like that. My favorite is still Ghost in the Shell. That's probably my favorite anime series ever. And then the Studio Ghibli anime. So that's the extent that I know anime. So that's the only thing that I would know about anime. I don't know much of it, but yeah.
Actually,
I grew up with Ninja Turtles, Speed Racer, Transformers, the 80s and 90s stuff.
Right.
Sailor Moon was of it.
Actually,
And I guess being a bit earlier, I can't. Speed Racer was the hot topic of my kid days from the '60s. So I always attribute
I can see that
anime to Speed.
I can see that.
And obviously, Dragon Ball was part of it. I can't say I didn't watch it. It's there.
Actually, I
But
was wrong.
my favorite anime is One Piece of all time.
You know what? People love One Piece, and I guess in the 90s and 2000s, I didn't have satellite or cable, so I know my friends' house they would watch it. So that's another reason I missed out on a lot of anime. So I'm not nostalgia for that or Naruto. Didn't watch
One
that.
Piece in my life.
Yeah, same here. I might have watched an episode, and that's it. So I don't know much. So yeah.
I actually have watched anime.
Well, if you have a year and a half to waste.
Sorry, go ahead. Help.
I did watch anime when I was younger, apparently.
Yeah.
Quote unquote. And it was Beyblade's Metal Fury. That was the only anime I watched back around 2011 to 2012 when they were airing it. So that's the only thing I've watched that actually counts.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you can count it, but there's English and Japanese version, so I'm counting it.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, if it's considered, anime, why not, right?
Well, there's two versions, so I'm counting it.
Oh, okay. Hello, Ken. I see you in there, Ken. I think it's Ken in here.
Go ahead, Chaos.
Let me see. Let me try and find I have so many of these brush pens. I'm trying to find this marker version that I have. Oh yeah, go ahead, Joshua.
Oh, it's Josh. Sorry.
And let me see what's going on. I would rather. Oh, see, there you go. Yu-Gi-Oh! My bad, Yu-Gi-Oh! I just saw that chill. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is another distinct art style that I'm thinking of doing. But yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh! Has straight hair look of anime. I mean,
exactly.
Kind of hard to explain.
It's very pointy, it's very distinct and flat looking. So yeah, see that I knew that's the one that came to my mind last time when I was like writing things down. You know what? I could have sworn. Hold on, I know I wrote these.
But I say if you have about a year and a half to waste,
you
can watch One Piece from the start and catch up a year and a half. Just to catch up.
Oh, I guess
over 1,000 episodes.
That's a lot, 1,000. Oh, my bad. I thought Ken was in here. My bad. In the chat. It's because I have a lamp like blasting in my face and like on the thing, so I thought Ken was here. My bad.
I'm not here.
No, you're not
Cool.
here. Yeah, no, I guess I read the chat wrong. But yeah, what's up, Salt? I see you. I thought I saw Ken. But yeah, so at least right now, look at the eyes. You know, I'm just kind of looking at some eyes right now on Google. I'm like, let me see what I can kind of just make up as I go with Mario's eyes right here.
Yeah, giving Mario the anime. You know, Mario does have a few anime movies back from the 80s.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so I don't know any of the movies, but I do remember the anime commercials. Do you remember this anime Mario Kart from Japan? I only knew about it like a few years ago, looking up old school Japanese Mario Kart commercials, and there was a very super anime looking one that looked sick. But yeah, I didn't know about the movies though. That's pretty cool. Do you know the names of it?
Yeah, so the one from the 80s, Mario and Luigi are saving Princess Peach from, you know, trouble and a prince. But in the end, you know how Mario always gets... This is one of the few times where Mario does not get Princess Peach. He loses her to a prince.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's funny. That's funny.
After saving the day.
That is hilarious. Man, I think I need to pop.
Again, it was the dark ages of Mario, so they weren't quite.
Yeah, exactly. That was when they were
Mario
still.
was.
Yeah, that's when they were still, you know, kind of a little bit more free with the IPs and stuff, right? Just a little bit more lenient before they were really like want to be protective. Okay, there you go. I popped out my chat. See, oh, there you go, Gabriel. Yugi had those pointed tips, the frosted tips. There we go. See, I have my chat popped up over here on my monitor. Now I can see you guys a little bit quicker. But let me see. Ninjas. Oh, hey, Salt. Ninja Scroll is one of my favorite anime movies ever. That was so violent. It's so dope. Who's seen Ninja Scroll, you guys, by the way? Anyone?
Never heard of it.
You know what helped? I think you would like that.
Yep.
It's Ninja Scroll from what, 1990 something, if I remember. But I need to double check. But it's like super, so good, so good.
I have not seen.
Oh, this is really cool, actually. I'll check it out later.
Yeah, dude, it's like gory, and it's not even a long movie. The art style is that type that I like, that old school. It's so good, so good. That's a good one. Have you guys seen Ninja Scroll in the chat? Thank you for that. So I know we talked about that way back when we were doing some other art stuff. Let me see if I miss. I know I'm gonna be missing a lot of stuff in the chat, but yeah, that's a good one. Help that I remember when I was like really into watching you know, anime movies instead of series. I would watch all that and all the Studio Ghibli stuff. So I was just typing in online, you know, best animes, you know, from the 90s and things like that. And that's the one that kept popping up. I'm like, let me watch this. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah, Gabriel, look up Ninja Scroll. You will like it. I know you can find it free on YouTube maybe, but you'll find it anywhere. Yeah, go ahead.
There is a way to watch it, but I'm not gonna say it because we're not allowed to.
Oh yeah, I think the way I think I've seen a lot of those that way. Help back when I was watching all those movies. That's how I watched those.
Yeah, I'm not gonna mention on stream, but you can find them.
Yeah, you can find them. That's exactly how I watch them. They're easy to find if you really look for it. Yeah, Ninja Salt. That's such a good one.
Wait, can
We're
everyone?
not pirate.
Including chat.
Sorry, what was that?
Can everyone on YouTube chat hear me?
Yes. Unless you don't want to be heard, let
I
me
can
know.
hear.
Gabriel, if you're hearing me, I sent you a message. Go check it. Thank you. All right, you may continue.
Oh, okay. Oh, he said, okay. Let me see. 4Kids TV, Fox Kids had some shows, had some anime style shows. Yes, exactly, Chill. The 4Kids TVs, the thing that I remember that made, you know, obviously Dragon Ball and that blow up. So that's why, you know, people keep mentioning that it was exposure that no one had before when it came to the anime stuff. And I do remember watching a little bit of Sailor Moon.
They taught me what a jelly donut looks.
Remember, that's a good one. The jelly donuts, you guys, from Pokemon. That's a good one, Joshua.
This is true for the English dub version, but in the Japanese version, it's actually called onigiri. But in the English dub version, or original Japanese version, it was onigiri. But in English dub, they call it a jelly donut, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, because I remember even watching. You know, I was there when, you know, when Pokemon blew up the anime, and I remember him eating a donut, and in my head, I'm like, okay, it kind of looks like those. What do you call those ding dongs or the Hostess cake ones? That kind of look like the
rice ball.
Yeah, the rice ball looked like one of those Hostess chocolate donut ones, but I'm all like, wait, no, that still doesn't look like it. I'm like, no, they're...
The donut is not white with like a black inside. It's not.
Exactly. So in my head, I'm all like, is that a different type of donut? But I'm all like, no, that doesn't look right, even though I didn't know what that was. I'm like, no, that is not no donut. In my head, it always bugged me. And then years later, obviously, I found, I was like, oh, I didn't know that they were just changing it for American audiences. That is hilarious.
Actually, this I'm.
Sailor Moon.
Go ahead.
Yeah, Sailor Moon was probably the worst. Like, they wanted Sailor Moon to be an all-American girl, so anything Japanese was removed.
That's a good one. Good mention.
That
You
is
know, when they air-
true.
Actually, this isn't. I wouldn't say this is anime specifically, but there was a movie called Wreck-It Ralph, where in the Japanese dubbed version, there's actually a completely different character, and it's really cool, but it doesn't exist in any other language, just Japanese version.
Wait, an actual character? Like they removed from the movie?
Minty or Saku or something like
Oh,
that.
then I'm gonna have to watch it then, because I like Wreck-It Ralph. And hello, Hunter Singleton. Welcome back. We're drawing Mario. Oh yeah, because I like Wreck-It Ralph.
Yeah, it's only in the Japanese version. It's not in the American or any other language version. So just keep that in mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
Wreck-It
cool.
Ralph.
Cool.
And this is the first movie, not the second.
Can we even watch the Japanese version on YouTube?
If you can find it, yes.
Oh, dang, I didn't even know that, dude. That's gonna be in the back of my mind. Like, dang, now I'm gonna have to watch that for sure.
Just to see that character.
I know, because now I'm wondering, or if anything, I'll just type it in on Google. Let me see what you're talking about, but I haven't seen that movie in so long, though. Oh, man. That was a good one, though. Let me see in the chat. Oh yeah, Digimon. Okay, Digimon's another one that has that simplistic looking, just like Pokemon style. That's a good one. Let's see.
Oh yeah, Digimon. Back then, there was no in between. You were either Team Pokemon or Team Digimon.
That is true, and I do remember I watched the first season-ish of Digimon. I'm like, okay, it was cool, but I'm like, I didn't really, keep up with it, but I'm like, okay, it was cool. I didn't really watch much of the seasons after.
I very rarely watched Digimon because I was Team Pokemon. It was a brand loyal thing as a kid.
Yeah, it was one of those things, right? It was.
I've never gotten into the Pokemon craze. Everyone I know has. I've never understood it. Maybe I'm too old or too young.
You know what's funny? Help.
I
Okay.
was in the glory days of the Pokemon craze.
Yeah, explain.
To me, there's only 151.
Version of Pokemon. I don't know how that's true or not. So I don't know.
Yeah, explain. Yours, Joshua, and then help. Why you did or why you didn't, and then I'll explain my reason. How I'm always been in between the Pokemon craze. But you guys can go first. All right, I'm going to draw.
Okay,
Oh wait,
I had a game.
actually, this is perfect timing. Perfect timing. I just finished my version of what I would call. I did this on the fly. My version of me drawing Mario in an anime style. It looks okay, whatever. For now, I'll color it eventually. Now I'm gonna draw Mario in the
I had a game-
Pokemon trainer art style. So this is perfect timing. So there you go. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go ahead. I'm gonna draw.
I had a Game Boy game. Yeah, I had a Game Boy, and one of my first games was Pokemon Blue. And then the anime showed up a couple of years later. Then I hopped into Generation 2, Gold, Silver, and Crystal. And I haven't really put the game down since Pokemon Blue.
Okay.
The old joke of 151 is a Gen 1er, which technically I suppose I am.
Yeah, I'm more familiar with Gen 1, a little bit of Gen 2, and that's kind of it. That's it for me. Gen 1, Gen 2.
But I've been following Pokemon since Gen 1.
Okay.
Like I said, you had Pikachu everywhere, Charizard was on posters, then you got the cards. And you had to be there to understand it, if that makes sense.
Exactly.
Like the Ninja Turtle craze of the 80s,
Mm-hmm.
Pokemon had that boom in the 90s.
Exactly. So, okay, so now help. So you said you didn't get into it. Do you remember when it was the
No.
craze, and what did you react to? You just was like, whatever. So I want to hear
I
your
was
side,
like-
and then I'll mention mine.
This is gonna probably trigger a lot of people, so if you don't.
I know,
like
go
it,
ahead. Oh, yeah, bye.
ignore my message.
Oh, no, actually, go
I-
ahead. Oh,
I said, what the F is this? Like, what the is this? I didn't understand a single thing.
That is hilarious. Oh, by the way, you guys in the chat, you guys in here, where does it? We always have different opinions. I'm not the one who's like, you guys have to agree with everything. We have different opinions here, and it's okay, you guys. It's all good.
I'm not
So-
going to help. I'm not going to hold it against Help Miser for his Pokemon dislike.
I don't hate it. I just don't understand it.
Oh,
Like,
okay. Okay.
That is this.
No, I mean, hey, it's funny because you're not the only one that thinks that. But yeah, trust me, there's a lot of people who are like, oh, what's it about? But that's
Right,
a
I'm not
yeah.
like a fan of anything.
Right.
Well,
Okay.
maybe Beyblades, but that's about it.
Oh, thank you, Retro. Thank you for that, Retro. You like the drawing. Nice. By the way, if you guys are new to these art streams, I do, explain what I'm drawing, why I'm drawing Mario and stuff, and then we kind of just end up talking about, the topic and just pop culture stuff in general. So just to let you guys know. But yeah. So anything else you want to add to that? Like you didn't understand it, and you're just like, and you never did really play any of them.
I actually did play Pokemon Sapphire for the Game Boy Advance. I have a copy still.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I really didn't play it because I didn't really understand. I did play Alpha Sapphire on the 3DS as well, but I just didn't understand it, and
Okay.
I actually ended up just returning it and just buying Mario Kart 7 and 100%ing that within like 2 weeks.
Okay. So see, that's cool hearing it from a perspective of either obviously different age groups, younger, a little older, whatever. So yeah, because I mean, Pokemon was just one of those things. So okay, so I was in
Yeah, sorry,
elementary.
Mike.
I was in elementary school when
Yeah, he could have saved that game for like. Oh, sorry. Yeah, he could have saved it for about 10, 15 years and made a profit off of it.
right. What is it?
I mean, they're
Right, go ahead.
pretty expensive. Oh, you can go. I just kind of. When it happens, you can go.
Oh, okay, so yeah, so I was in elementary school when the Pokemon craze, happened. So I was there when I was literally, they were mentioning the Pokemon series, and then, then I just remember the next day, people just had the Game Boy, the original Game Boy, the brick ones, or the Game Boy Color, a few years later with Pokemon Red and Blue. So it was always there, but because I didn't own a Game Boy, and I just didn't, I do remember not really wanting one just because I'm like, okay, it looks cool on the screen, but I'm like, I was still into, the console gaming on TV. I didn't want one, which is kind of, that's just my thing for a Game Boy. And you know how it was big on there. And then I do remember the series, though. I really got into it just because, it was a cool anime. And it was just one of those that I'm like, okay. And then it was around the time when Pokemon Snap came out. It was part of Nintendo. So I was into Pokemon the series, but not the games, which is kind of weird because I didn't own them. And then when I saw my friends play it, I'm like, okay, it looks cool, but it's only on Game Boy. So I'm like, I'm not going to get it. So there's nothing close to it for the home consoles. So my thing was I was always Pokemon adjacent to that stuff, that's how I kind of say Pokemon adjacent. I like the Pokemon, Pokemon Snap, Pokemon Tournament. I like Pikachu and all that, but I was never into the games like that. So that's how I've always been in between the Pokemon stuff.
I love playing games on the Game Boy Advance. I don't know if you have your Discord open, Lens, but I actually have a Game Boy Advance.
Oh, I have it open here, but I can't really. I have too many screens open on one monitor. But actually, hold on. I see you now. Hold on. Oh, that's a good one. That's a good Game Boy Advance. I used to see that all the time with the classic, looking NES, style. I saw that. That looks cool.
I want the Super Nintendo 3DS version so bad.
I saw that too.
$500, I think, for like a decent example. Like they're so rare now to get, and nobody wants to sell them.
I saw those when I was growing up, and even I was
that's because they're no. Yeah, when systems and games go out of print or stop being made, they jump up in price. So yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's what happened. I used to see those all the time. Help. You've seen those too, right, Joshua? I'm like, oh, it looks so cool, but then I'm like, I would want every single cool edition that I want. And I just kept myself from buying them if I saw them. I'm like, oh, it looks too cool. Oh, the clicks, nice.
No, I was trying to show something, but
the sound maybe or something.
Just the sound, but I'll do it later because it's dead. I have to charge it.
Okay. But yeah, you guys, what about you guys in the chat? What since we're talking about Pokemon and I'm drawing right now Mario in the Pokemon art style, it's looking a little iffy right now. I'm trying to just do this on the fly. I'm looking at a reference photo of Pokemon Red or Red, the trainer, and kind of just going off of that very tight, pointy look of the anime characters. So I'm making Mario in that, style. So it's slowly coming together.
Mario knows isn't going to fit. And Mario's nose isn't going to fit the style.
And that, what's funny?
Pokemon,
And as soon as I drew the round nose, I'm like, ooh, this better work. But I'm making it work. I'm making it work. And it's actually coming together now that I'm drawing his mouth.
Give him a small nose, and I give him the stash.
But what's bringing it together, though, is the mouth and everything else. Because, Mario's very rounded. And the Pokemon style happens to have tight, pointed features. So that's what I'm kind of trying to balance right now, is balancing out Mario's roundness. And I don't want to make him skinny because, he is a chubby character. So I don't want him to be a Luigi right now. So let's see.
Well, they had fat characters like Clay in Pokemon. So that's not an issue. I just think...
What was that?
His nose might be the issue is all.
Yeah, and I know what you're talking about
Clay
too.
is the gym leader from... Yeah, Clay's the gym leader from Generation 5, Black and White. In Black and White 2, he was a bit chunky. Like Mario.
Oh, gotcha. I got you. Okay.
He was the ground type of a gym leader.
Oh, okay. And
I know this.
And what's funny is, Joshua, in a lot of animes, they always have a character that sometimes has a huge round nose, and everything else, you know, pointed features, things like that. So it just depends on the character.
Yeah,
so that's why, yeah.
in Pokemon, around those character doesn't really pop up. I'm at a blank here.
Because watch, if I, well, I
I
guess,
mean, they're
uh
pretty tight with their art style.
yeah, they are, huh? They really are. Unless I'm thinking about a Pokemon
Yeah,
that has a
I'm talking
rounded
about,
nose. Maybe a Pokemon
yeah, I'm talking
has,
about
yeah.
Pokemon.
Yeah, maybe I was
I'm
thinking
sure a
about,
Pokemon probably.
yeah, maybe a Pokemon does, yeah, more. But look, oh, you know what's keeping it looking okay though? See how I'm not closing Mario's nose? That's keeping it looking, you know, like that.
Not,
You know what I mean?
yeah, I get, yeah,
That's
making it
helping.
work.
Yeah, so okay, I get it. Yeah.
I still gotta send you that video lens in your DMs that I wanted
You'll,
to
you'll
show
still
you.
be the only big nose character in the series.
Oh yeah, for sure. Help the video that you were talking about.
Yeah, I was gonna send it to you, but I forgot, and I'm gonna do it before I go to sleep tonight, so you can watch it and you can tell me like later.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
It's I'm not gonna spoil anything because
Mm.
those been out for like 8-9 years. This was actually before the Switch came out, but it's the only thing I'll tell you is that it's N64 style, and that's it. Nothing else.
Oh, okay, that's gonna be cool. By the way, I like when you guys, you know, in chat put videos. Like I know Windscar puts always like these cool videos of like whatever topic we're talking about, Street Fighter and all that. And then I'm like,
I
oh,
wish I could.
what was that? Oh, like links.
I wish I could, but I'm not. I wish I could, but I don't post links often, and I'm worried that if I do, it would be like, quote, off topic.
Oh, off-topic stuff. Oh, I mean, look, anything that's I don't know, or if anything, send it, DM me, and then we'll, yeah, maybe that way I'll be like, oh, cool.
Because I don't do it often, and like I said before, I don't really want to moderate. I don't want to moderate the YouTube chat because I'm not good at it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I'd rather leave that to Gabriel and everyone else who's better at this than me.
Oh, yeah, because they, you know, they're on it more, but okay. But yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for the moderators in the chat, you guys. And hello, Neil. Welcome in, Neil. And Ken, there you go. Now I see you, Ken. I don't know why I saw you earlier, but I guess that was a mistake. So yeah, welcome in, you guys. But yeah, you guys, we're keeping things civil in the chat, because we are not gonna, what is it? We're not in 2025. I'm not gonna tolerate it like I did months ago. So, but yeah, welcome to the chat, you guys. We're just in here to talk games and pop culture stuff, and that is it. We're not gonna have drama from other whatever is going on. So.
Oh wait, never mind.
Wait, go ahead, Joshua.
Oh, I was just drinking my soda.
Oh, okay.
That's was the pop noise.
Oh, I thought, okay, I thought that's what.
Yeah, I heard it too.
I thought, I'm like, oh, I thought you were saying something.
I heard
Sorry about nose a can getting pop.
No, it's all good.
I heard a little bit of static, but that's fine.
Okay, yeah, no, it's all good. Hey, look, you guys. I know, right? You guys, look, I made Mario somehow work. I just need to make his chin a little bit. He's a little too skinny. He's like, nope, he needs to be a little chunkier. Just a little bit. So I'm going to draw.
Yeah. Like I said, I thought the nose was going to toss the Pokemon look off, but you're doing it for... Oh, I can see it working.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, okay, made it work. Now it's time for the inking. Okay, I'm gonna drink some water real quick and I'll catch up on the chat and on the Discord. I just saw let me see some Discord stuff real quick. Let me see.
What I DM'd you, Lens, was what we were talking about earlier. The characters, you don't have to go watch through the whole dub and find what the name is because there's no English.
Oh, right, okay.
It's just one character, but it is still... I think it looks better than the American release, and I'm still jealous, and I want to watch it, but I can't... I'm not going to mention it, but I can't find a Japanese copy to watch.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Because no one I know in Japan has, quote-unquote, a copy that I can watch with them.
Okay, that makes sense, All right. Hey, Chaos. I read your Discord, by the way. I just saw that. There we go. If you're still in here, Chaos, I just read your Discord DM. I think Chaos is gonna join us. If he.
I'll drag him in if he can't join. Oh,
Oh, there he is. All right. So let me catch up on the chat as. Let's see.
Welcome,
That
Chaos.
mustache is looking a little crunchy. Yeah, Gabriel, see that? Saw that mustache is very looking. It's I want to say it's in between pointy and a little bit too spiky. So I might save that to the end with the inking to see. I don't want him to look like a Wario either. So I might make him fat.
If I come in here, I'll just keep you updated on chat.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, welcome in, Chaos.
To the Chaos Call. Badooch.
What?
That's a joke.
Oh,
So yeah, Chaos is in. What is it? Joshua and
Yeah.
Helpmeister's in here.
Yeah, I've been jumping from Discord to your update, so I haven't been paying attention to chat.
that's what I was here for. I was on it.
Yeah. Thanks for that. Thanks, Chaos, and the mods in the chat, Gabriel. Yeah, I saw kind of a little bit, but I obviously can't see when I'm looking down. So thank you guys for whatever was going on, and then I'll end up looking at the playback
I didn't
later.
want to bring it up because, well, not because I'm guilty. It's just I just didn't know if it was appropriate to bring up.
Oh, okay. At least for now, I guess let's not bring it up, and then I'll see it after the fact. Yeah, and that way we can ignore the whatever was going on, and then. But yeah, but I saw some stuff, and then I'm like, oh, so yeah, thanks, Chaos, and you guys I saw for like taking care of all that stuff.
Yeah, no problem, Lance. I got your back.
Thanks. Oh yeah, so Chaos. So now that I'm talking about Pokemon, what is it? I was asking them about their Pokemon. Were you? I know you mentioned you are into it, and I'm pretty sure you heard I'm always like right in between the Pokemon stuff. So what do you think about Pokemon in general, and how did you were you really into it when it blew up, or what is that?
I started Pokemon back on the Game Boy Advance with Pokemon Emerald.
Oh, Emerald, okay.
Yeah, that's where I started off.
Nice.
It was fun for a while, but then I just kind of grew out of it. But then I came back into it when Pokemon X and Y came out on the Nintendo 3DS.
Oh, okay.
And I loved that one. Like, I played it in and out. Like, I made a team for Poison, Ice, Dragon, Fire. I just made a team for everything.
Oh, nice. And I know, okay, so here's another, now that you reminded me of that. So because I had so many friends and cousins that are always playing it who are younger than me, things like that, I would always watch them play it here and there. I'm like, okay, it looks cool, but I'm like, okay, new Pokemon, same thing you're doing. Okay, good. I don't need to play it. That's how my mindset was. Like, I wouldn't feel like collecting them anyway. It does. The graphics do look good, but I'm like, okay, I'm not into it still. So that's how I always saw them get the new one. I'm like, okay, nothing really new. Obviously new Pokemon, but that was it for me, I guess. That's why I never really got into it. I just saw them play it. But I did say, at some point I'll get it, but then never really did until Pokemon Sword and Shield. I got Shield, and I was disappointed as hell, and I knew I was gonna be. As I was buying it, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be mediocre. I know.
I'm kind of sad with Chaos. I mean, he missed and Black and White. I mean, those were Pokemon at its best.
I heard a lot of people do like Black and White.
I've never played Black and White. I've wanted to play Black and White, but I've never played Black and White.
I've heard a lot of people really like Black and White. I've heard of it, but I mean, people talk about it, but that's it.
I love Black and White. I have all. We got Black and White 1 and 2 and 2 and 2.
We got the 10 hype, y'all. We got the 10 hype.
Oh, we're already at 10 likes. Nice. Thank you guys for that.
10 hype.
do a 10 like hype in chat. And by the way, you guys, so the setup that I have, I know Chill wanted me to do a video on like my setup, and then I'm gonna do like a thumbnail, how I do my thumbnails. So you'll see the craziness that it is when I'm doing my art setup. It's like I have a monitor to my right and everything's all jumbled, and I have my laptop here, and it's, yeah, just to let you guys know how it's like hard to see the chat and draw and talk. So it's like, but yeah. But yeah, 10 like hype, you guys.
I bet you I'm not really. I bet you the monitor that I use on the left here that you can't see, because it's right next to my mixer, is probably, I don't know, I think it's like 12, 13 years old. It's from like 2012, 2013. It's almost as old as me, almost.
Oh, dang. And it still works, then, you know what I mean? Like, if it works.
It doesn't look great on VGA, but it works.
Right?
It works.
It doesn't even have HDMI ports. It just has VGA, DVI, audio, and a link box for going to a thin client.
Hey, okay, cool. But I mean, it's funny because now that you mention it, I'm sure a lot of you guys in here are maybe, you know, more used to PCs. I know Ronan knows a lot about PCs. I literally got my first PC ever starting this channel. I was doing all my art stuff on my laptop because I didn't really need a stream like that. So yeah, I've only had a PC for a little over 2 years because of this channel, because I knew I was going to need it with all of that, you know, with my Elgato stuff and all that to handle everything. So that's literally the only reason I got a PC. I've always been a Mac, an iMac, and, you know, Apple person. So yeah, and I barely got, yeah.
Opposite. I had a PC since like 2006.
Now Microsoft has just like taken over completely.
Yeah, I've had a PC since like 2005, 2006, and I was.
Yeah, we had Apple and Mac back in the day, and then.
I was 2 when I was first exposed to a PC. So 2006,
Oh.
2007.
Don't get me started
and I
on
didn't
the
get a
Apple.
Mac until 2020.
Oh, see,
Yes.
okay. Oh, okay. So, okay, you guys go ahead, and then I'll tell you my Apple story, I guess. But yeah, go ahead,
Oh
Chaos.
no, not the Apple story.
And it's not even anything big, but it's just, yeah, I'll tell you guys, yeah. But yeah, go ahead, Chaos, like, or PC related, or Joshua, your.
Well, mine's was the okay, back in school when I used to go to high school, we had like nothing but Apple. You know, the little monitors of Apple or whatnot. Why were those things so breakable was my question.
Oh.
Because one kid decided, I hate computers. Picks up the Apple and throws it over to the side. Things shatters into a million pieces.
Was this an iMac?
Dang.
No, it was like one of those old school Apple monitors.
An eMac?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
No, you do not. Was it actually an eMac? Please tell me it wasn't. Because those are
It
dangerous.
probably was.
If you destroy
This was
a
back
CRT,
in the day, man. Back in the
if
day.
you destroy a CRT or a cathode ray tube and you hit it just right, it actually could kill someone. It's dangerous.
Oh.
It's not because
Wow.
they're like modern TVs where they draw like a little power. No, they have.
Ken.
They're basically a giant capacitor, and if you touch it, you can kill yourself on accident. It's
Oh. I
So,
did.
tip,
Dang.
If you see a CRT, don't open it and do not touch it if you don't know what you're doing.
Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, damn. I'm glad I never opened one. Okay.
Oh yeah, the right, yeah. Yeah, the end wires are. Yeah, I remember that. Yeah,
Dang, I
if
didn't
you
know
touch
that.
that red
I haven't seen a CRT. I kind of forgot.
You can hurt yourself.
Oh, okay. And let's see, Gabriel. Hold on, Gabriel. Pokemon designs were everything back in the. Yep, I say season one. Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon designs are at least my favorite. And then welcome in Angelo. Sorry I saw you late. Let's see. Ken's all like, this was funny. Ken said, Len, stop being in the 2010s and get an Android or Google Pixel. That is hilarious. I will never, what is it? I used to have a BlackBerry, but nope. It's all about my
I had a
iPhone.
BlackBerry.
It's all about my iPhone.
I had a BlackBerry for
I had
1
one.
minute.
I had one for like it's been, I want to say at least 2 years, but no, after that it was all Apple. And let's see who else is, yeah. Hey, Windscars here. Rosemare, Marsim, hello, and then Savvy's in here lurking. Welcome in, everyone. But yeah, so my MacBook story is back when I was in middle school. when we were in the computer lab, the first, you know, those see-through Macs. Do you guys remember those big ones? The big see-through looking MacBooks. I mean Mac.
Yes.
So that was my first ever computer that we had in our school. And since then, I'm like, oh, these look cool and they're easy to use. Because my cousins always had PCs, and I always felt like, at least with them, they said that I could have sworn every other year, like, oh, we're gonna replace ours. They got a virus, and then when I finally got a iMac in like 1999 or something, 2000, it was one of those see-through big ones, and I still have it. Never broke on me, nothing. And since then, I'm like, oh, Apple's quality. And I never wanted a PC because I just heard about the whole viruses. And like, nope, never went back. And I've always owned a MacBook. And yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's my Apple story.
Actually, I can actually add on to that.
Yeah.
When the iMac, I think it was G3. I don't know. It was one of the iMacs from 1998. When the original transparent see-through one came. That was when the time when Steve Jobs and the whole company was about to go bankrupt, and they literally saved themselves from being flooded with bankruptcy. They were this close to going out of business, and the fact that Jobs did the impossible and did a 180 and fixed the company, most people don't care, but props to him, because now they're like a couple $1 trillion company now.
I didn't know that story. Yeah, that's impressive.
Yeah, Steve Jobs
when he came back, basically
was a once in a lifetime.
Yeah, the fact that he changed everything is wild.
Literally, he was like, "Stop it! Nobody wants these."
Right? See, and that's cool. That's cool. I did see the.
So I sent you a DM, Lens, about is this potentially what you grew up with on a laptop?
Oh, okay. I'll check that out right now too.
Lens.
Oh yeah. Go ahead.
Angelo says he wants to tell you, and he said it twice now, that he's excited for his Switch 2. He can't wait to get one.
Okay, thanks Chaos for letting me know. Yes, Angelo, we were talking about the Switch earlier. I'm excited too. We were talking about that earlier, and we're gonna get back to that later for sure. But everyone's excited for the Switch too.
I have my pre-order ready when they announce.
So Mario Kart 9 is going to be the game, right? Like the launch.
Yes.
For the Switch too, right?
Oh, you can definitely tell. Oh, and by the way, you guys, I'm making a breakdown analysis video on Mario Kart. It's gonna take me a few days, but it's gonna be fun going into like zooming in and stuff and seeing all that. So I'm definitely gonna, yeah, you can tell it's gonna be a launch title. And yes, help.
With that.
I know, right? And help that laptop I never owned, but I saw them. I didn't own my laptop until like 2010, but I had an iMac. That's all I have.
Mentioned a see-through laptop.
Oh, my bad. Unless I said, okay, so I seen those, but I saw, my bad. I owned a see-through, the big, my bad, iMacs, my bad. You know the 1999 ones, those big ones. My bad, yeah.
With a slot loading drive.
Yeah, that with the handle. Remember?
Were only on the early models.
Yeah, not those. Remember the one that had a handle? You know, I'm gonna send you a picture later on.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Yeah. And they were prone to being expensive for manufacturing. Just
okay.
Very expensive. Like, I don't have the exact quote, but from my understanding, it was not cheap to make a sturdy handle on an iMac like that back in the day. That's probably why they got rid of it on later models.
Oh damn.
The lineup.
Oh, I didn't know that. And I mean, they're heavy. And what's funny is I will post. You know what? I'm gonna post it on Discord. I'm gonna make a channel for like posting random like collectibles, toys, and stuff. I'll end up doing that.
I can help you with that.
Oh, if you can, that dude, because I'm just gonna post random, and it's funny because I've been cleaning my garage lately, and it's right there.
Where do you want it?
Where is it next to? Maybe next to the under the art one, if you can, since it's kind of, you know, related maybe ish. Under the art,
Yep.
share. Yeah, that'll be perfect.
I can do that.
Thank you so much for that. And yeah, I'm gonna just post it because I literally moved it the other day, and just so I can show you guys the old MacBook that I had forever, that nothing really ever happened to it. It still works. Let me see.
My dad gave me a computer back in the 90s. He gave me an 80. You know, the carnivore. You had to type everything in to play a game.
Oh, you know, okay, so it was one of those the early gaming type ones like that. Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was a hand-me-down computer, so it was not up to date.
Not up to date. Okay,
I played
Angelo.
Sid Meier's Pirates nonstop on it.
I heard of that one. I heard from PC games. I've heard of that name before. All right, Angelo, you'll be lurking. Okay, cool. Yeah. By the way, I'm drawing Mario in different anime styles. So I'm doing the Pokemon one, and I just finished this one. But yeah, see you. See you around, Angelo. But yeah, Josh, I remember last time you talked about PCs, but yeah, we never really owned them because, or back then, because I guess we couldn't really afford them. They might have been too expensive, so it took us a long time to get one. And at least, if anything, when I did use the computer in general, we would go to the library, things like that, or at school. So that's why it took us a long time to get one. And if I remember, we paid $900 for that iMac, or I mean, my bad, yeah, iMac, yeah.
900.
Wow, 9.
Yeah, and it was our first one, but it was one of those where chaos where I told my mom like I want this one. You know, I was telling them about like how they, you know, their quality, this and this, and yeah, and then for the most part, you know, I take care of my stuff, so I still have it till this day, and yeah, nothing's ever happened to it. But yeah, $900 for our first ever computer. We never owned a PC, never bought anything but that, and then after that, I bought my own, you know, a laptop, and that was it. Like 2 other laptops, and that was it. But hello, Anthony's World.
Yeah, 900 in the 9. That is pretty expensive, but you know, back then, you know, even today, it is.
Yeah, it was in 1999,
Yeah,
2000-ish, somewhere around 1999, 2000, or 2001. So it was around, I want to say 2000 is when we got it, 2001, 2000. And I do remember my mom's like, oh, this is a lot, but she's like, but we never really used our credit card like that. So we're like, you know what, it's for school, and then eventually, you know, it's going to be used for, you know, obviously schoolwork and stuff. So we're like, you know what, let's get it. That was like one of the first big purchases for a credit card for something like that. But yeah.
I was muted. Can I make
You know,
one joke?
Thinking about it.
Oh yeah, go. Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
I'll say my joke and then you can go ahead, Greek. Is that okay?
Yeah, you can call me Josh. I'm not Greek.
Sorry, I just don't know everyone's name. So, Josh. Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I'm just saying that's my
Oh, it's funny because sometimes
Greek happened because of email.
So, Lens, when you bought your computer,
Yeah.
here's my question: was it Y2K compatible by chance?
Ah, hilarious! It was around that time. Wow, hilarious.
Yes, you're 2000 compliant.
That is hilarious because it was around that Y2K. That's hilarious. Imagine
I
no, it wasn't.
alive, but I know that was such a thing back in 1999 to the end of the 90s specifically.
It was. And hello, Schnickel. I see you back again.
Well, Y2K, yeah. Well, Y2K was the computers were only there for time from 1900 to 1999. So once the 2000 hit, we're going to be back to 1900.
Oh,
So
right.
they did a lot of reprogramming on the computers worldwide to make 2000. In fact, King of Fighters, you know, when you kick Geese Howard out of the building, right?
Right.
The day that you beat Geese Howard, you know, was the day. Like, if you beat the game February 2nd, 1993, it will say, you know, that you beat Geese Howard February 2nd, 1993. Now, if you play in the arcade now, it's going to say you beat Geese Howard February 2005.
Oh, what? That is.
No, I mean 1925.
Right. What?
Oh, there we go.
Like 100 years ago, you defeated Geese Howard.
That is okay.
No,
That
not
is.
2000. Yeah, 19. Yeah,
That's kind of
yeah,
cool.
1925.
That's pretty cool. but yeah, I do remember the whole Y2K thing and all that. That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Now, I was going to say, if Mario was a true Pokemon trainer, right?
Oh,
He would not be having that in him. All trainers advertise their Pokemon battling system. They would be having the Pokeball or
right.
something Pokemon related on.
right? He wouldn't have his M. He would have his some kind of, what were those little, the badges, right, or something, or maybe a symbol or something.
Or badges, or yeah,
Yeah,
it'll be something Pokemon related for the hat.
yeah. Or I think for him, I could have added a mushroom, right, or something. Some kind of a mushroom, just to be like, look.
Yeah, Mushroom probably would have done it.
Yeah. All right, so I did. So actually, dude, I'm actually surprised I like this Mario Pokemon trainer. Now I'm going to the Dragon Ball art style.
I think he looks really
Hey,
good.
my dude Mario
Thanks.
said, "No wait,
That's better than what
to
I
me
thought.
Mario, I'm gonna catch all you Pokemon."
We need Mario. We need Mario to be over 10,000.
We need Mario from
We need to have that scanner. You know, seeing muscles upon muscles. And saying, Mario's over 10,000.
Oh yeah, the power. What is it? The
No,
power
my question
levels.
is, wait, so y'all know that Pokemon trainers, they feed the Pokemon cubes, right? So that means Mario must feed the mushrooms.
Oh, you're right. Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Chaos.
No,
Oh.
that was pretty much
Oh.
it. You must feed the mushrooms.
Yeah, because right, so he can get Super Saiyan. He's what is it? He's doing the shrooms, you
Yeah,
guys.
it
He's doing the
was
shrooms.
We need Mario from the 80s at some point.
Wait, what was it?
Mario from
Yeah,
the
we need
80s.
Popeye Mario. I
Oh.
tried to convince him to do Popeye Mario.
Yeah,
His
he was.
roots.
Yeah, his roots. But what is it? The good thing about these live streams, I'm definitely gonna go back, and that's definitely gonna be on there. With the cartoon, that's gonna be a fun one. But when we get to there, Joshua and help, we're definitely gonna be doing like that old cartoon style, things like that. So
Oh, yeah,
that'll
I
be
was
fun.
thinking of something. Yeah, I was thinking of something. Like, if I get into voice chat, I'm going to sing a song of Mario.
Oh, hello, Audrey. I see you.
I know you could do the Mario fridge.
Are you ready?
Make a fridge that has a big M on it. You'll be good to go.
Mario the Plumber. Ready?
Oh.
Mario the Plumber Man. He's strong to the finish 'cause he eats his spaghetti. He's Mario the Plumber Man.
My gosh.
Joke on his Popeye route.
Yeah, exactly. You know what's funny? I used to watch so much. I have memories of Popeye cartoons, but like, it's weird.
Are you talking about the fast food chain Popeyes?
Imagine help. Like, no.
No,
Imagine. No, he's joking.
Oh, my bad. I thought you meant Popeye's chicken. I was like,
Popeye the
imagine
Single
that
Man.
Popeye's
Yeah,
chicken in forever.
Imagine Popeyes. Imagine the next mascot for Popeyes is Popeye.
yeah, back in 1981, they were making a Mario a Popeye game where Popeye was going to climb a ladder to save olive oil from Brutus, but then at the last minute they lost the rights to Popeye, but they made the game. So they changed Donkey Kong got replaced Brutus, and olive oil Pauline. And so that was the start of Mario.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. And now that you said that, I just remember watching cartoons of Popeye. Like, I'm sure there were obviously reruns like later on, and that's how I kind of saw some Popeye, episodes, and I like how he looked, you know what I mean? And I did play the Popeye game on the NES, but I didn't know much about the history and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool.
Well, Popeye first showed up in a Betty Boop cartoon, and he was popular enough to get his own series.
Yeah. Hey, what's up, Wario? How's it going? Let me see, there's a lot of people in here. Wario, Audrey, and there's another person, but I can't see the name. It's in, I think, Japanese
If you heard of Betty,
It's
character.
Japanese, yeah.
Yeah, but
It's definitely Japanese. I can't read it.
Yeah, and I know that I might have seen this person before, but let me copy and paste the name. Because I could have sworn this person was in here before, like long time ago.
you can just hit translate to English.
Oh wait, is
See
it?
what it says.
Yeah. I'll just put in the
Big
message.
Ted
Hey.
Companion is what it is in English.
Hello, it's nice to.
Wait, hell,
Yeah, I hit-
can you translate that?
It's Chinese, simplified.
Hello.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I just right click and translate.
Yes, yeah.
Well,
You know I
tell
can. Do...
it's Chinese.
Oh, see, I
know
see
it's
it there.
Chinese.
I see it now. Now that I have it on my Oh, cool. Thanks for that. Cause I knew I could do it on my phone when I used to. Oh, so yeah, the ancestor. Hello. Yeah, I just saw that. Thanks for that. I forgot you can translate stuff, but I just haven't. Hey Wario, for now
that's
on,
right.
actually, unless you read the rules last time, it's only gonna be mods from now on. For VC only. So yeah, sorry about that, Wario. It'll be only be VC for mods from now on, because we just But
Speaking
you're
of,
welcome to be in the VC though, Wario.
Speaking of talking, I'm going to say this now. I need to get going because I have to get to sleep because I've got a massive day tomorrow.
Oh, damn.
Gonna
You
be
have a
busy.
good night, man.
Yeah, have a good
Yeah.
night, and yeah, you're gonna be busy.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Bye.
All right, bye. Thanks. Bye.
Peace.
Better help.
See ya.
And hey, Chill, you're in here. Welcome in, Chill. Can I hear you? Let's see if we can hear you.
I was
chilling.
lurk
Chilling.
voice chatting. Lurk voice chatting.
Lurk voice chatting. Okay, let me turn you up a little bit. Let me turn you up. Let me see. Okay, because I've been turning up everyone.
I didn't want to be too loud either. So I mean, if it sounds good, it's good.
Oh, yeah, you're good. I turned you up on my end, so you should be good. And yeah. So, yeah.
Nah, Chill said, I'm just gonna be that chill guy. See
I'm just
here,
gonna be I'm the chill dude. You
The
know
chill
the chill meme, the chill dog meme.
I know, right? The chill dog. So yeah, so yeah, Wario. For now on, there was a lot of just things that I'm just making it easier on myself. So there's only mods from now on. But yeah, just make sure you read the rules. Anyone who's new, it'll be only for mods from both the Discord and YouTube. From now on, you guys. But yeah, Chill. Oh yeah, I remember Chill last time when you joined. Well, when we were playing, when I was playing Mega Man, I thought you got your name from the Chill Penguin, and you said you never played Mega Man. So I'm like, hey, did he get his name from like the Chill name? Because I saw the ice and stuff. I'm like, hey, he probably got it from that. But you said you never played it.
Right? Yeah, I never played any of the Mega Mans. Only Battle Network, but I played a lot more like of the clones, like Gravity Circuit or just like a bunch of Mega Man clones. Never actually played the Mega Man game, so.
Oh, gotcha. And you know, in Battle Network, I know someone let us borrow it back in the day, and that was actually pretty good for like that style of a Mega Man RPG-ish type of game. It was actually pretty cool.
I guess that's why I liked it, because it kind of reminded me of Pokemon. So.
Right. Yeah, but if you ever do,
Well,
Mega Man
I had
X
a
is really
different
good.
history with Mega Man.
I'm sure you played the
So
old
had-
school ones, huh? I mean the '90s ones.
Which one?
I mean
Sorry about
the NES ones, maybe, right?
Oh no, not even those.
I bought Mega Man from the NES.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And
yeah,
I saw this
Joshua.
RoboCop-looking character on the cover.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
what
I can't wait to play. And I put it in, and I was like, who's this character?
Yeah, have you seen the ugly Mega Man or the human Mega Man looking cover? Chill. Of the
Yeah,
original?
that's the one that we were talking about when we were talking about the fighting games where he comes out in Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
Yeah.
He was one of the DLC characters. So
Yeah, that
that's the one that they
one.
used. We were making fun of.
Yeah, exactly. So that's when I remember seeing that. I'm like, what's that? And then I saw the actual anime version. I'm like, hey, that looks cool. But yeah.
Right.
Well, this was the 80s, so your your Japanese video game cover is not going to match your cover
Exactly.
for the game 9 times that.
That was the era, right?
So when Mega Man was when Mega Man was ported to America, RoboCop was the thing. You know, he was a box office hit. So why not we make Mega Man looking like RoboCop here? And
right. See, I remember
that's what we got.
I remember you mentioned that, and I do remember that there's this whole thing of covers from like the 80s.
Like Valis, Valis 4 for the cover does not look anything like the game.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Because that's the American.
Wario, we understand you miss VC, but like Lynn said, it's right now it's mods only. Okay.
Yeah, it's mod
Simon.
only. Yeah. Yeah, thanks, Chaos. But yeah, it's because there's a lot of background things going on, you guys. But yeah, there's a lot of reasons for it, you guys. So yeah, VC will only be mods only, maybe in the future, but for now, mods only. But you're still welcome to be in the chat, Wario. But yeah, we'll let you know whenever I do end up opening it again. But yeah.
But yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, Valis 4 in Japan had the more anime style of the. Then you move it over to America, and it changes into like a Red Sonja cover, which Valis was never like Red Sonja.
Oh.
The
fantasy stuff.
sword and sandal.
Oh, okay.
You know.
And I do remember
the two differences.
Yeah, and I do remember.
You gotta sell to your American.
Yeah, and I remember back in the day, it was a hit or miss when it comes. Well, not hit or miss, but like the covers tended to be painted a lot. That's why they were so detailed, and it always went for that realistic look. At least here in America. So yeah, that's why seeing certain covers never matched the. Yeah, it just never matched.
Yeah, we didn't do anime much for the. Even Street Fighter looked more human in its early covers.
Yeah.
You know,
Right? Yeah. I guess because over here in the West, it wasn't really like anime wasn't really a big thing. So I guess they were worried that it wouldn't get a lot of the Western audience to buy the game. So
exactly, and then
that's why a lot of the covers look different.
Yeah, and if you noticed, Chill. Okay, so if you go back to like 80s and 70s, for the most part, movie covers they always had that realistic, yeah, the realistic, even when they did paintings and stuff, look. And it wasn't, for the most part, flashy like you would see, in Japan. So that's what they were going for. Yeah, so even video game covers got that action hero-looking treatment where it was like Rambo-ish, so stuff like that. So that's why, yeah, for a long time, it never matched whatever the game. Obviously, 8-bit versus a realistic thing, they had to at least make it look cool. So,
like the one, like Star Fox. Like the cover for Star Fox, it definitely, to me, at least to me, it looked a little bit more realistic, and obviously it's more like it was Super Nintendo era, so it didn't look like that in the game, but like in the cover, it looks almost realistic, like a realistic fox or whatever.
Yeah, because they use those puppets, remember? Yeah.
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 So, I mean, but they helped get people's attention. So.
Right, it did help. At least that one, it look, a little bit different, but you know what I mean? Yeah, I get you.
But with that one, you pretty much got what it was. So, like, I know something like way earlier before that, obviously the realistic covers, and you play the game, it's nothing like what the cover is. But I think Star Fox was like the start of like, all right, you kind of got what the cover was, It's getting there. It was getting there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was getting there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like your post on Discord, about Mario and Donkey Kong, and Mario did not have his mustache, and I'm like, wait a minute, how can Mario not have his famous stash?
Oh yeah, okay. So I don't know if you missed it, but like I drew Mario as Shigeru Miyamoto. I don't know if you saw that part. So I was kind of doing like a tribute to Shigeru Miyamoto. That's why he looked very, I made him look a little Asian. I don't know if you noticed that on the face. That's why I removed the mustache.
Yeah, he's Japanese, yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I purposely removed his mustache. Yeah. Yeah, because I was doing like a tribute to Shigeru, so I'm like, oh, let me take off his mustache, but keep him looking like that style of Jumpman from that cover. Oh, you made it home, Windscar. Hopefully you made it safe.
I'll be right back.
Okay, Joshua. You made it safe, Windscar. Hopefully you did make it safe home. Welcome back, Windscar.
The Dragon Ball Mario is looking pretty good. Be funny if you make the mustache Super Saiyan. Spiky mustache.
Oh,
You know what? I
dang.
was thinking the same thing. I was literally thinking the same thing. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so now that you guys mentioned it, I don't know if you guys know, I'm struggling from keeping him looking like Wario. And that's the only reason I'm all like, do you know what I mean?
Right, you're right.
I'm struggling to be like, I don't want him to look like Wario. So that's why I'm all like,
You're right. You're right.
Yeah, so, but yeah, I'm gonna maybe adding the mustache, rounded will help. But any ideas?
Or
yeah.
you could do like Super Saiyan 3, where they lose the eyebrows and it's just like the thick Dragon Ball eyebrow and the golden hair in the back.
Let me see. I know you guys are talking
Let me
about.
see.
Oh, without eyebrows, I see that. Okay.
Yeah, like they lose their eyebrows for
forgot
some
about
reason when they go Super Saiyan 3.
That's hilarious.
He's not lying.
And
He's not lying. They
yeah.
literally lose their complexion to blink.
And I saw
Yeah.
that now, and I'm like, oh, duh, they have like no eyebrows.
Trust me, I know Dragon Ball, so I grew up watching it, and I watch everything. So
That's good because I think I've said this before. I've only drawn I've only really got into the original Dragon Ball, like Kid Goku, and after that I
Yeah.
didn't really care much for Dragon Ball just because I guess I don't know why. I watched the episodes here and there, but I've seen all the old school Dragon Balls. Like I said, when I used to go to Mexico, I used to watch them in Spanish and English here. So it's a little bit of both. And there's something about him that I really, really like, just his, chubby design. And look, I haven't posted it on this channel. It's in my art one, but I'm gonna re-upload it here when I do like. I'm gonna put in some, gameplay footage for like Dragon Ball and stuff like that. But watch, I did this Dragon or Kid Goku one on my other channel. This is all in watercolor and ink pen. So I did this one on my art channel, so it's there. But I'm gonna re-upload it here eventually. So yeah, I really like Kid Goku because I like his staff, his tail, and his cloud, his Nimbus cloud. So all I know is a little bit of Dragon Ball, and that's it. So.
Oh yeah. I got in. I started off with regular Dragon Ball Z, and then that actually made me go back and watch the original Dragon Ball. I never watched it. So.
You know what? Did either one of y'all watch the dubsteps? I mean, I cannot talk today. The dubsteps for Dragon Ball Z.
What is that?
Dubsteps?
Yeah, they actually made dubs. I cannot talk.
Like the music?
Yeah, they made.
Oh wait,
like,
what?
cool little music to go in the background.
Oh.
Matter of fact, I'll post one in the video. I'll post
Oh
one in the video.
yeah. Because I mean, I know what dubstep is, but that'd be funny, like as a.
No, but they're actually really good. Like one of them I listened to get motivated to do something.
Oh, okay, then yeah, post that. That would be cool to watch because I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I thought you were talking about dub, like English dub. So.
Oh, imagine.
Oh, because that's what whenever people say dub, it's like, yo, did you watch the English dub or did you watch it sub? So
that is true. Dub, yeah. Anyone?
Let me get them dubs.
I know, right? Anyone in the chat?
Yeah,
Super into Dragon
there's
Ball.
a lot of
Dragon Ball
dubs.
Z?
It's not, I know because we're in America that we think of dub as in English, but they have Spanish dubbed, Italian.
Yeah, because like I said, I watched.
It's.
I watched.
There are some moments in movies where some people they like the scene so much they want to put it in every single nation. So there's this one scene from what is it? I'm pretty sure some people know what it is. Has Been Hotel, the character Alistair.
Oh, you showed me that video, and I watched an episode.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
basically, there's this one scene where he gets really mad at Husker for saying something. Some people like that scene so much they made his voice for every nation.
Oh, see, so it can be obviously memorable, huh?
English, they made it in Italian, they made it for Japanese, China, they put it in everything.
So yeah, because if it's memorable, why not, right? Shoot.
I ain't gonna lie though, the Japanese one was creepy.
Oh, really?
I was like, dang, they got that dude sounding like a monster for real.
Dude, I mean, yeah, if you find the link for that too, I'm down to watch, to hear that or whatever, or see it. Let me see. I did watch. Oh, see, Gabriel says I did watch it as a child and played some of the games. Oh, you know, speaking of games, I remember there was some good Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball games with like Kid Goku and stuff. They were kind of simple. You know what I mean? You walk around, beat up, you know. But yeah, it was fun. Like the Dragon Ball, it was a hit. I don't know if you guys in the chat, now that Gabriel said that, it was a hit or miss with Dragon Ball games, right? Growing up, I don't know about you guys. It's always like, they were either okay, mediocre, or just like bad or whatever. Because I know my friends used to watch.
Dragon Ball.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, I think game-wise, I think their best is either fighting games or
Yeah, the fighting games they would nail all the time, and even the fighting games, some of them obviously were better than others. But yeah, the fighting games for the most part were like, okay, it could be either good or just, you know, okay. But they're getting better and better now, though, right? Because I know, what is it, Ronan was saying, and I know someone in the chat, what's the next Pokemon, the Dragon Ball game that came out that everybody was talking about a few months ago or a month ago that everyone said was really good? Cause I know
You lost me on that.
Oh, you're talking about Sparking Zero?
that one. There you go, Sparking
Yeah,
Zero. Everybody was
that
talking
game's
about
so
that.
good.
Oh, see, I know everyone was playing it, and I remember I was
let me look.
Sparking
Yeah,
Zero.
Sparking Zero. Yeah.
Because I remember I was streaming I forgot what game I was streaming, you know, a few months ago, and someone's all like, oh, I think a mod in my channel, David, was all like, oh, wow, I'm surprised you're not playing Sparking Zero. I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't really play, you know, Dragon Ball games. Because he goes,
Oh man.
because he goes like, it's refreshing that you're not playing it because I wanted to see something else. So I'm like, okay, cool. But yeah. Because I know a lot of people were playing it around that time, but I know it was good, though.
I've had about 7 friends ask me when am I getting Sparkling Zero so they can kick my butt.
Ah, dang. So they're like waiting for you to. That is funny.
Yeah, that game is it's fun, but like if you're playing rank, you get frustrating because they have like there's only certain characters that are like the best. So like Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4, Vegito, Blue. It's like if you play rank and you're trying to get high up there, you have to use those characters. Because if you're using like a low tier character, you're just gonna get bodied. Like you can't progress.
Dang.
But that's why it's better. Like as far as online wise, like playing ranked, it's not good. But playing with friends, it's definitely fun.
Oh, okay.
You know what's funny though? I forgot what game it was, but it's in a Dragon Ball series. But there was this one where you could pick, you know, the alternate versions of all the characters. My friend used to pick Broly, and his CPU that he would always fight was Gohan. You know, Teen Gohan. Well, not Teen Gohan, but the child Gohan. So every time Broly picked him up, it looked like he was bodying a little kid.
It always looked like that when they're punching the little characters.
I'm like, yo, that looks so messed up but funny at the same time.
Right?
You know?
That is hilarious.
Yeah, that could be any of the that's probably multiple of those Dragon Ball games. Like on the PS2, they had the Budokai series as well as the Tenkaichi. Tenkaichi being like the best one.
My friends had all those on the PS2. That's the only way I played them because they had every single one.
Right, yeah, and Tenkaichi was like the ultimate one because it had all the characters.
Oh, cool.
And
cool.
then PS3, they had Raging Blast, which is it played almost the same, but they had all those characters too, where they had like the big bads like Broly, which is like everybody's favorite, and then like they went off and did Xenoverse, which
I remember Xenoverse.
like it plays a little bit different, but it's essentially the same thing, and you can fight against your friends or CPUs, but it's like the same thing, almost the same thing, just looks a little different.
Right. Yeah, I remember my friends were super into Dragon Ball, so every time I would go to their house, they were always, watching something Dragon Ball. And yeah, that's why I didn't get into the Dragon Ball Z, and yeah, they know everything about Dragon Ball.
Right? Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah, during the graduation, we just kind of went out and watched Dragon Ball on VHS
oh, nice.
back in 2000. It was just
Cool.
Speaking
and all
of
day, we just kind of spent the night over and
Just watched, yeah, right? Just watched the stuff, the cool, things that people,
just watched it the whole first season.
Speaking about games that have what is it? Like different characters from different games.
Mhm.
Did y'all hear that they put Hatsune Miku in Fortnite?
Okay, when I was playing Mario Kart, someone in chat, I think it was Ronan, started the whole what's her name? Hatsune
Miku.
Yes, I heard of that.
Okay, so I'm all like, okay, when I read that out in chat or the other day, I'm all like, I had no idea who that was. So, but in chat, people were like, oh, yes, I heard of this. So, yeah, I don't know who that is. Have no idea who that is. So, yeah.
Basically, it's a Vocaloid that sings. That's all it is. But
Okay.
the funny thing about it, one of my other friends besides Ronan plays Fortnite. She decided to get Hatsune Miku and use her. This girl carried somebody to a quiet place, sung the song for him, and then executed him.
Dang! She went all in. She went hard.
I'm like, you're seriously sadistic for that.
Right? Dang, that is crazy. Yeah, because I looked up, I looked it up after that stream, like, who is this? And I saw she has green hair, right? And like a microphone. I'm like, oh, she looks like a pop idol. That's all I know. I guess that's all.
Yep.
That's
Pretty
all
much like that. Pretty much just a pop idol.
Yeah.
Okay. So see, that's all yeah.
She has the big long blue hair ponytail and pigtails, not pony, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, I would make a joke for it, but I'm pretty sure if people found the stream and heard me say it, they'd probably get mad. So I'll just probably text it later.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right.
She's a fan favorite. She's a she's. You might have to go in the hospital.
I would probably get court-martialed in China.
No, imagine that. That is hilarious. Because I know, like, after I knew how she looked like, oh, yeah, she's probably going to be popular. That's the first thing that popped into my mind. And Gabriel said, Charles, she's not the one to play with. That is funny.
No, for real, though. Like,
That's
I don't know
funny.
why my friend decided to do that, but she was dead serious.
That's hilarious. So she just carried.
She literally found a quiet place for this person, sung a song for him while he was on his knees, and then shot him in the head. I was like, you are sadistic.
That is funny. Is she really good? Is she really good at Fortnite too? Like really? One of
I don't
those?
know.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
she's oh no, she is.
That's funny. Oh, and by the way, it's
hey,
actually
look at
working.
that Look in chat real quick. Is that allowed?
Let me see.
I wasn't sure if people were allowed to do that.
Do what?
For Neil.
Oh yeah, Neil. Sorry, Neil. I gave him a command. Yeah, a long time ago. He's also a content creator, by the way.
No, I was just making sure that was still good.
Oh yeah. Those. Yeah, my bad. I'm gonna have to update it. But yeah, you guys are still allowed to put in your commands and stuff, so that's fine. Yeah, you guys are still allowed to put in your commands, once or twice per stream. But yeah, that's fine. So yeah, welcome back, Neil. You've been lurking. But yeah, thanks for letting me know, Cass.
No, I was just trying to make sure.
Yeah, I actually was meant to update that part of the command thing, which you reminded me. But yeah, you guys are still,
that.
you guys are still able to do the command stuff. So, oh yeah, Gabriel, you can type in your command too, because that one I remember. It's a funny one. The Gabriel's command.
Oh, you made him a new one?
Not a new one, but I updated. If you want to type it in for him, or you guys can do it, Gabriel. it's just exclamation and then all lowercase Gabriel. But yeah, let me see.
Do your command, Gabriel, before I do it.
Yeah, because I made one for people who don't have a
So,
channel.
Liz.
Yeah.
Yeah, since you're like updating commands, can I make a request?
Oh yeah, sure. But, yeah, if you want.
Like Joshua, the Coco fan.
Oh yeah, then yeah, for sure. DM me so I won't forget, and then I can definitely update it. It's just I haven't updated anything since all this stuff that was going on. But yeah, definitely let me know, and I'll update it for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. It's just. Yeah, it'll be funny to update it. Because I remember back when I was just doing them, they were just very generic. And then depending on the person's name, I'm like, oh, if I came up with something, then I would. And if not, then I'll be like, oh, I'll come back to it later. But yeah, for sure, let me know later on. And then
the number one
the Coco fan.
Dude, Coco needs to grow up now for you.
Oh, to the older one?
She did. I mentioned it in the Discord, like, me and Coco were the same age from her first game, and then she became a teenager, and I was a teenager, and then the remasters happened, and they made her a kid again.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
The Twin Sanity of the Titans, she was
yeah, they put her back. Yeah, they put her back to like
The only adult Bandicoot I've ever seen was Tawana and that one that I mentioned from Twin Sanity.
Yeah, Twin Sanity. The Titan game. That era where they kind of aged. But once they did the reboots, she went back to her 12-year-old self.
I guess she's more marketable that way, huh? Like.
It is what it is.
And it's a cool design too. She has a cool design, like that younger,
Now you're giving him that Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, and it's actually now that I'm actually inking him, it's actually working. It's actually working.
It's working.
I was thinking like it's not matching the anime, and then
that's what I was worried
I can
too.
see it now.
Yeah, that's what I was worried too. I'm all like, I'm doing this in real time. I'm like, it better work. I'm like, yeah.
He's like, it better work.
I know, because I'm looking at all these Google images right now, like on my monitor. I'm all like, it better come together. That's what I'm doing, like with the light drafting pencil, so I won't be able to. So it's easy to erase if I need to. Now the only thing
looks pretty good.
Oh, thanks. The only thing is the eyes. I'm like, I seen big eyes and little eyes. I don't know what to do with his eyes. If I wanted to be small, here I'm gonna erase them and see if I can do them smaller just to see how they look.
Lens.
Yeah.
The command's not working for you.
I would base it on.
Oh, let me see if I wrote it or made it easier. Let me double check. Oh yeah, go ahead. Unless
I base his eyes off of Goku. Yeah, I'll use that.
Off of Goku, okay.
Just still Goku.
Okay, so yeah, let me try those because I was looking at that and other eyes.
Okay, that one worked. The exclamation point Gabe. That one worked.
Oh, okay, so that's what my bad. Okay, so I made sure I wrote Gabe to make it easier to do it. Okay, so that's what it was, Gabriel. My bad. My bad, Chris. I know I spelled out Gabriel, but yeah. So yeah, it's
full Gabriel.
Yeah, so I made it easier, so it's Gabe, Gabe. So there we go. My bad. So yeah, that's the one I came up with for Gabriel a while back.
That's cool though. I like that one. Check out the best mod, Gabriel, in the chat. Being the fun guy, he lurks in the shadows to drag. If y'all get out of hand, LOL.
And if you want me to change anything, Gabriel, let me know too. Any suggestions, you let me know in the DMs. You know, if you want me to change it, you know, it's not a big deal but yeah. Let me see. Neil says, yes, I'm excited for the Nintendo Switch 2, Neil. I just saw that. What do you think of the Nintendo Switch 2? I just saw that, Neil. Okay. So yeah, the Switch 2, I just want it to, the online better be spot on this time. Like no cut corners anymore. Like,
I know that's right.
I know, right? No cut corners. But for sure, I'm just waiting to see what they can do with their games. Just the next. Oh yeah, you see, you're right, you guys, and Joshua. This is what I was thinking: the smaller pupils for Goku. But yeah, that's what I was thinking for the Switch 2. It looks sleek. The Mario Kart. I analyzed a little bit of it. I know what to talk about for the art style that they're going for Mario Kart. But for the most part, I just want to see. I want to make if they can run games, you know, better, less load times, and yeah, better online. But yeah.
Liz, did you ever hear the anime Boda or whatever? The guy that's fighting his enemies with his nose or his armpit hair?
Wait, no. What? You're going to have to post that, because nope, never heard of that. Yeah, never heard of that.
I was just thinking you can have Mario fighting with his mustache.
Oh, that is hilarious. That would make sense. That would make.
Yeah,
Is that as bad as the Crimson Chin from Fairy the Odd Parents?
Crimson Chin.
But yeah, this guy. And it's an anime, and this guy, it was kind of making a joke on martial arts in the anime, and he's just beating everybody because his armpit hair was his secret powers.
Oh, really? Dude, they could come up with anything, and if it works, then you know what? It works.
You know,
that is hilarious.
Okay. I know most of y'all in this chat has watched Robot Chicken sometimes in y'all life, right?
Yes, Robot Chicken, yep.
Okay, so there's this one martial artist, right? And she was telling one of her students to come over there and attack her, right? So as she was coming over there to attack her, the girl grabs a gun like really quickly and shoots her in the kneecap, and she puts it away quick, right? And she's like, "Now, did anybody see what I just did?"
Ah, hilarious. Dang.
I'm like, are you serious? Like,
that is hilarious.
I'm like, why?
Oh, yeah, there was this one. I think this guy was in a karate. Yeah, this guy was in a karate tournament, and the final fight was against Kung Fooey, #1 super guy.
No, I remember that. I remember that. But my thing was, why did he win though? That's my question.
You're like, why did he win? Dude, Robot Chicken, I used to see just the episodes, you know, like with at a friend's house. And I like the ones where they made fun of Mario Kart and all those, you know, the video game related ones. Those are funny.
Oh, you mean where they went on the carts? And Mario and Luigi went to Grand Vice City.
Yes.
And Yoshi went to Raccoon City. I was like, wow.
Yeah, those are funny.
I'm like, yo, you got Mario.
Yeah, they were breaking blocks with their
down and everything.
Yeah, when they went super gory and stuff, that was hilarious. And glad you liked it, Gabriel. You liked your command? Okay, cool. But yeah, those are creative when like they take the, you know, the family-friendly games and they just put them into hilarious, you know, like scenarios like that.
Good night, Lens. He said it like twice now.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Chaos. Have a good night, Neil. Thanks for dropping in the chat. See you in the next one, Neil. Okay, so I'm erasing all of the underline sketches, and now
Yo, that Mario is actually
you were
working
making
out.
full body, you know.
so
If
go
you were
ahead.
making full body, I would have made a buff Mario for a Dragon Ball.
Yeah, exactly. If I were to draw like them fully, that would be hilarious. Like to go all in.
You just got Mario standing there, and then the epic Dragon Ball Z music kicks in, and Mario's like, ah.
I know, right?
It was probably because Donkey Kong stole Peach or Pauline again, and he just decided to go Super Saiyan.
Exactly. Then his,
The Kamehameha could be the fireball for Mario.
Yo, that'd be one giant fireball.
right, one giant one. And you know what? He would, instead of being, just gold, he would be sparkly, when he gets the
Super Saiyan 2.
the star, the superstar. He's already
Oh,
he-
yeah,
like,
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
al-
dude.
yeah, he's already
That would be
that
cool.
with it, so that'll be, makes sense to do that. Yeah.
Gabe said, "Why does it look like he stole someone? Like someone just stole his girl?"
Basically, imagine this version of Mario and an anime version of Bowser, an anime version of Peach. So basically that's what happened, Gabriel.
If Mario was a Dragon Ball Z character after the first fight with Bowser over Peach, we're not seeing Bowser in a second episode.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah,
Huh.
Bowser would get annihilated.
That is hilarious. I didn't think of it like that, Joshua. Yeah, because in the anime they're like, oh, they're either dead if they fight.
And
Like,
they-
Mario just lets him off the hook in
revive
his
him with the Dragon
TV.
Balls.
oh, what was that, Joe?
Unless they revive him with the Dragon Balls.
Oh, that's right. Huh? Oh, that would be an epic comeback episode or
Come
something.
on, man. I forgot about the Dragon Balls.
I
Nah, we
completely
didn't
wasn't
forget
even
it,
thinking
just
about
why wasn't
that.
back?
Completely wasn't thinking. I don't know why it didn't even cross my mind.
I
We
totally
don't forget
did it. Like,
Dragon
why
Balls just kind of get pushed in the background because of all the fights. I mean, when Goku's on his 10,000 fight, you're like, when are we getting to the Dragon Balls?
Oh, yeah,
It's funny
huh?
because people think like, man, like they're fighting like a strong villain or whatever, like Cell or Boo. And like, man, why can't they just use the Dragon Balls to defeat them? But Goku's like, nah, I want to fight them. Like, I want to fight somebody strong, and it just ruins it for everybody. Just puts Earth at stake because he wants to fight somebody.
Oh, true.
I mean, that's how it
Well,
was. though.
Goku would be bored if he's just.
He would be bored, huh?
Yeah, Goku would be bored if he's just
Yeah.
there lying around all day knowing the fight,
Definitely. He wouldn't be as strong as he is now. So
He needs like another hero type person to fight against all the time, where they don't bent each other on death matches.
Oh, I know, right?
I mean, he
He
had
needs, like,
Vegeta, but
besides
even
freaking-
then, like they want stronger
Besides
people.
Vegeta, he needs someone else that he could train with.
I mean, I know you said, or y'all said y'all don't keep up with the Dragon Ball manga, but now they have, because Broly originally wasn't a part of the main, he wasn't canon, like he was only in the
Oh,
movies, right?
I didn't know that.
But they made a new Broly, that he's part of like the actual like timeline now. So like Broly now is a part of the canon universe of Dragon Ball, and now since it used to be Goku and Vegeta always fighting each other in training. Now it's three. Now it's Goku, Vegeta, and Broly fighting each other in training.
That's pretty cool that they made it
And now,
canon.
and
Nice.
it's funny because Broly is like, Goku's always been stronger, but Broly just comes out of nowhere and he's like the strongest of the three because he can't control his powers. So like now Goku likes that because it's like, okay, I found somebody that's stronger than me, and I can train. I don't need a big villain to fight. I can just fight Broly.
That's pretty cool.
That's actually pretty cool. Well, actually, that might open more possibilities now.
Oh yeah, man. Oh man, if y'all haven't seen the new Dragon Ball Super, y'all definitely have to watch that one. That one it's so good. Like it just I think it's good. A lot of people didn't like it, but I thought it was pretty good. It expands the universe into a multiverse. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Hey, I guess Trunks was right, y'all. It's the multiverse theory. Y'all want to listen?
That's another. Oh, well, you know, I don't
In
wanna
comic
be
books
too
now,
much,
first comic book story.
All right, you guys. Now that I'm looking at it, okay. So I
You know,
guess.
comics are doing well.
Oh, go ahead. Oh wait, thinking of the other.
The comics are all about the multiverse as of late, so you can have like 5 or 6 different Spider-Men.
Oh yeah, exactly. From different universes.
No, go ahead, Lance.
Oh yeah, so I was looking at him. I'm like, oh, I don't know what style to do, because I wrote down the Miyazaki, you know, his Studio Ghibli style, or Naruto, or Demon Slayer. Unless you guys come up with something that I didn't even think about.
Demon Slayer. That's like a new. That's like a new trendy art style that I haven't seen a lot of people do.
Because I'm just looking at the male character. I'm like, he looks pretty cool with his eyes.
Yeah, Tanjiro.
Oh, that's his name. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want to say I'm like the biggest anime dude, but I do like a lot of anime, so.
Oh, sorry.
No, a lot of people like Nezuko.
Oh, that's the female, right?
That's
Yeah,
his
the
sister. Yeah.
See, you know what, Kaz? That reminded me. When I was thinking eventually doing a Princess Peach version of this, she's gonna have the female version of her. You know what I mean? Like that art style.
Ooh.
And then her, I'm gonna thinking of doing a Sailor Moon Peach style. You know what I mean? Like that. So eventually, when I get to her, I'll do that.
That'd be nice. Yeah.
So.
You can do a Mario Sailor Moon. You can have him as tuxedo.
You know what's funny? I was thinking of doing that eventually because Tuxedo Man looks cool too. But yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I will admit something. Back when I was a kid and watching Sailor Moon, because that was like the new hype for all teenagers.
It was.
I literally was like, who is this dude sitting here running around black robe? Does he think he not look suspicious at all?
Exactly.
I was like, now if I was in this series, I probably would have been the first one to shot him.
Exactly, because
you were not about to come at me with some black robe, some black tuxedo, and a red rose, and you think you look, oh, I'm a good guy.
I know, right? Like it was so obvious. Like really, we know you're in a mask. You're in a big old.
What's funny is that Sailor Moon and the Sailor Scouts are in trouble, right? Tuxedo Mask comes in there, throws his nose, frees the Scouts, and says something romantic like, "You should always treat a lady with respect."
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you're a villain. You know, something like that.
He would.
Disappears.
Yeah, he would always be like the. What do you call it? The suave talker? But yeah, that's why they trusted him, right? I guess. Even though the few episodes that I've seen, yeah, they trusted him.
Yeah, he would come in.
I'm surprised none of those villains actually decided, you know what? Let's just go kill Tuxedo Mask.
Exactly, right? Like, dude, jump him or something, like gang up on him.
Oh, Purple Haze in chat.
Tuxedo Mask always shows up.
Thanks, Chaos, for letting me know.
He shows up at that last moment.
Welcome in, you guys. Purple Haze is in here. If you guys
So he's
didn't
not
know,
like waltzing around.
welcome in, Purple Haze. How's it going? We're drawing Super Mario. We're drawing Super Mario. So yeah, if you guys didn't know, I did the. She invited me to her podcast on her channel, and let me see. Here is her command. So you guys, if you guys want to check out her channel, it's right here. But yeah, how's it going, Purple? I'm drawing Super Mario in anime styles. So I'm doing the Demon Slayer style right now. So yeah, welcome in, you guys. Yeah, welcome in, Purple. Oh, and by the way, Purple just had a cool
Demons.
live stream that I know. Chill, you were in there. We were in there for a bit. She was talking about the Switch. So that was a good live stream.
Yeah,
I did watch the live stream. I was just kind of quiet.
Yeah, I think
Chaos
I might have.
was lurking around.
Okay, yeah, okay. So yeah, you were in there too. Yeah, it was a good stream, by the way. Purple talking about the Switch.
Yeah, really good stream.
Yeah, that was a fun one. Because man, people are gonna be talking about the Switch for the next, basically till the next 4 months with the Direct. So that was a fun one. All right. So yeah, this one I've noticed with the Demon Slayer, he has big eyes, so that's what I'm kind of trying to nail. But it's always a Mario nose that I'm gonna try and like see how that fits in that art style. So I'm gonna do it lightly to like, how is Mario nose gonna work in this style? And see, he's already looking like Luigi. I'm like, nope, he's not. Mario needs to be chubby.
Oh, Purple, no, you got people hyped already because I'm already hyped. Lynn's been hyped. Few other people in chat been hyped about the Nintendo Switch too.
Yep.
Everybody hype about it.
Seeing the new Mario Kart, I'm already like, man, that's gonna be crazy. And it looks like they're gonna add a bunch of characters. And I saw Chill. I saw your reaction video. That was a good one. So yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Appreciate it.
It's gonna be fun just speculating now that it's actually
Maybe
out.
the Switch 2 is going to end up like the Wii U.
No, what is it? Don't put that into the air. Imagine.
I hope not.
No, I think it's funny because I know Purple mentioned it too, but I remember in a lot of my live streams, even last year, I knew they were gonna call it the Switch 2 to keep it simple. You know, even the people who aren't into games, you know, the casuals or just like the iPhone, it's just simple. I know it's boring, but it's just a business decision that's makes sense just to kind of keep the brand going because the Switch is just crazy successful. So yeah, at least for the Switch name, I think they're gonna be fine. The library is crazy huge, and yeah, if they keep up with the games like they do every month for the most part, since they did with the Switch, they're gonna be fine. You just have to make sure they.
I mean, the only thing I'm glad about it is that I can now just take my old game cartridge. Oh my god, I cannot talk today. Cartridges and put them in the Switch 2 and it'll be fine.
Right? Yeah. Hey, Winscar, go 5 donations and do a prank call to Nintendo. Imagine, no. Let's all call Nintendo, Winscar. Just like they did back in the day when they tried to help you with
There
tips.
was a time I thought the cart games was dead. I mean, you know, we had the PlayStation 2,
Mm-hmm.
and then Nintendo moved away from carts with their Wii game, and I thought that was the end of the cartridge, the main system game.
You're right. They're
and
like
then the Switch brought it back.
Yeah, the only ones that are doing it is them, and like I said, you know, they do what they want, what makes sense for them, and it's working, so might as well, right? And I feel like they're the ones who are going to be the last ones to do physical media. They're going to be the last ones to hold on to that for a long time until, you know, eventually things go digital. I really feel they're going to be the ones holding on to that for a long time compared to everyone else. At least, you know, my opinion, I think they'll be the ones to like really want to hold on to it.
Everybody's having second thoughts on, you know, on downloads now after what Sega pulled.
Exactly, right? I mean, it is a business too, so it's like, oh man, you never know. You never know.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people already kind of like saying that there wasn't enough from the trailer, and I'm kind of like, come on, man, it was just the first look, like nothing.
Dude, it's literally called
like
the first look. It's
literally
called
the first look, and I'm like, no, man, come on, like, obviously they're not gonna show enough. They're trying to, how do you say it, like. They're feeding us. So, yeah, like,
thank you.
Keep everybody at ease, you know.
They're feeding it.
And
Yep.
it's like, all right, we got something, guys. All right, so just wait for the direct, and we'll get even more. And I'm pretty sure you'll enjoy it, or you'll like what.
Oh
you'll see.
yeah.
So it may not look like much now, but I've already seen some features, and even like, I'm pretty sure you can break down that trailer even more, and you know, see more stuff and details if you slow it down and stuff. So
yeah, because
like how you're gonna do the Mario Kart one, there's definitely a lot of stuff in that little clip. So
yeah, I'm excited to do the Mario Kart one only because I noticed this too. I'm gonna break down the art style that they're going for because I really noticed that. So that's gonna be a fun one to break down the art style that they're going for Mario Kart. But yeah, no, you're definitely right. They're feeding us slowly, and I think Ronan. I remember we were in another chat with Ronan earlier. I think they also did this to kind of shut people up with all the leaks. So like, look, here it is as a little teaser, you know, with all the leaks going on, and like they kind of just said it like it's real, and then wait until we actually do the direct, basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like how they did it too. They just dropped it. Like,
Exactly,
no
yeah, because they
announcement, no
know,
nothing.
they know it's gonna be hype.
Yeah, but also I kind of feel like
oh,
definitely
I feel
ruined
like
by leakers.
Oh yeah, the
Go
leakers.
ahead.
Calm down, like you.
it's best if they do it bit by. You don't want to destroy the hype. You don't want to destroy the hype in one whack. You need to
True.
give us some breadcrumbs.
Thank you. There you go. That's another good
toss
word.
a few crumbs here or there.
Exactly. Breadcrumbing it here and there.
Yeah, that's the best way to do it. I mean, it is a business, and if you're just going to lay it all out in the open, you're going to ruin the hype on a sale day.
Exactly.
I feel like Nintendo purposely sometimes be like, okay, well, since all these leakers want to do this, let me just not show it that day.
Exactly. No, yeah, exactly.
Right. They could have done that. Yeah, that would have been even more like, dang, they were wrong. But also, I don't know, it would discredit those leakers. So,
Exactly, right?
like,
The
that
worst
Nate
thing-
hate that. So,
All right, go ahead, Chill.
Yeah, going back to leakers, one of the worst things that happened to Pokemon was the entire deck's getting leaked.
Oh, that's right, huh?
No. I know Nintendo was mad about that because
They
there was a
went
few
after
people that was
them.
like, look, I mean, I get y'all want to know what's in the game, but why can't y'all just play the game, explore it, and find out?
Exactly, and guess what? Chaos, they found out when they took them to court.
Yeah, they sure did.
They found out. They messed around and found out.
Yeah,
And
they
we're-
do.
Oh my God, you found out what we had. Well, guess what? Give me my $1,000.
and they ended up ruining their lives financially for that.
that's the first and last time they found out.
Exactly. They effed
hell
around and
on the
found out. It's like, really? Was it worth it just to have a little clout? I'll be like, look, it's like, nope.
Right.
Uh,
That's why I kind
Okay.
of don't like covering leaks. Like as much as I want to and want to talk about it, I'd rather just cover whatever
yeah.
is already officially announced. That way, it's not like
I
you
feel like
never know, right? The Nintendo people coming after your channel were like, oh, why are you talking about these leaks? There could be wrong. I don't
Exactly.
want that. I'd rather talk about stuff that's already out there, even though there's already all these things. Like because of all the leaks, they were already out. It probably
Yeah.
made some people like not surprised at the Switch 2 announcement. They were like kind of numb about it because they were like, oh, well, we already knew this, right? But that's why I try to stay away from reading all these leaks and stuff like that. The only thing I knew was the whole like, oh, it might come out on the 16th, and even then I wasn't really expecting much, but I was pretty happy with it. I was surprised. So
You know what's funny?
Ronan back in chat. He back from killing people in Fortnite.
Nice. You're doing your Fortniting, Ronan. Welcome back. And I was just talking about you, Ronan, that on the other chat, on ISO's chat, that basically, yeah, I agreed with you that it was just one of those things that Nintendo said, here's a teaser trailer, and just to shut people up because of all the leaks. And yeah,
right.
yeah, all the leaks and rumors and stuff. But yeah, same here, Chill. I don't cover rumors like that. Instead, what I like to do is do more of like a wish list, which is just a video that I'm gonna upload in a few days. Is like my what is it? Wish list for the games that I would like to be on the Switch. Things like that.
Oh, yeah.
Those type of wish lists,
Those
like
are
my
good,
hopes
yeah.
and wants. That's what I like to do. But it's funny, me and Arrow been talking about this forever.
I just want Twilight Princess.
Oh yeah, see, those are so. You know what?
I just want Twilight
Mm-hmm. Twilight Princess is such a simple.
and Windmaker. I'm a big Zelda fan.
Yeah, those games
Want
have been.
the Zelda collection on the Switch.
Yeah, because I heard of those. Even talking about rumors, I think they even said this that Nintendo has a lot of games that are finished and they just waiting for the right time to release them. Just like they did with
Right.
Fire Emblem. Was it Engaged?
Right, I was just about to say
Right.
that, but Fire Emblem Engaged, because I remember when they leaked it,
Mhm.
and they were like, "Oh, the red and blue hair,"
Mhm.
like it was just images, and then sure enough, like on the direct, they were like, "Oh yeah, we're coming out with a new Fire Emblem game," and
Yeah,
then
and they
nobody believed, or nobody thought it was true and it was already done.
Yeah, they had it ready, and I think they even switched it with the date for. I want to say Splatoon 3. They delayed Splatoon 3 for Fire Emblem instead. They switched up the dates, if I remember. So yeah, they were done with it, and yeah, I guess they had the luxury to be like, look, we had our game, we're just gonna drop it when when it fits. So there's a few games like that with those Wind Waker and Twilight. They're ready, and they're gonna probably slowly fill up a slot. You know what I mean, in one of the months. So.
Speaking of Fire Emblem Engage, the first time you know what, Gabe just said it, Colgate. It's the Colgate character.
Oh yeah, that's what they were saying.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Colgate, that was funny. Yeah, they were off for a bit. Like when I saw them, but then after that, like I didn't care. But yeah, that's exactly what people were saying.
I literally thought the same thing because it was funny. My cousin actually was the first one to say, "Hey, you heard they're coming out with the new Fire Emblem, right?" I said, "Oh, really? Yeah." He's like, "Go check it out." So I looked it up. I was like, "It looks nice." He's like, "Are you kidding me? That looks like a Colgate character."
And it really does. Hilarious. And you know what's funny though? Besides the art style of just those two main characters, I really like the art style overall of that game. Speaking of Fire Emblem, it looked really cool. Super anime.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
one
Fire
was
Emblem
definitely haven't even finished it, but
has
that
its
one
own
was definitely more anime.
Very anime, and the what is it? The battle system was so fluid and fast.
Yeah, you can look at any character and say, yeah, that's.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can look at any character and say, yeah, that's from the Fire Emblem series.
Exactly, right? Exactly.
No, did all y'all play all the Fire Emblems from the Nintendo 3DS and up?
I did. I own all the ones on 3DS.
I
Okay.
haven't.
Did you have a specific girl that you took interest in to keep to do the marriage thing?
Honestly, I don't remember which one I chose. It's been that long, so I
Okay,
don't
Three
remember.
houses. Yeah.
I could tell you each girl. So from Fire Emblem Awakening, it was Adversa for me.
Adversa, okay.
Fire Emblem Fates, it was Carmilla.
I remember her. Yes, I remember her.
Yeah, everybody remembers her.
Because the name too, Carmilla. Okay.
But if I didn't know about the meme of Carmilla, I probably would have chose Charlotte because Charlotte was kind of cool too.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, and then if Dragonfire, if you're still there, I think earlier, like way back, that just reminded me. He's all like, I think he mentioned Dragon, my bad, Monster Hunter. And what's funny is eventually, before Monster Hunter, Chaos and Ronin, I'm gonna do some kind of a Monster Hunter type of art stream. I don't know what yet, but that's gonna be a cool one.
Oh, yeah, we also need to do a stream to announce that one thing too.
Yeah, that too. Yeah, exactly. To announce the...
Because I was just talking to Earl about that today too. I had texted him and called him, to let him know. We're like, hey man, we got to do this soon because it's almost here.
Yeah,
it's literally right around the corner now.
It is almost here. Hey, look, dang, this one's actually coming together. This Mario one.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Oh, go ahead, Chill. Or were you gonna say something?
Oh no, I was just saying that it looks really good. Like it's turning out pretty good.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm looking.
I ain't gonna lie, that looks really awesome.
Thanks. I'm looking at the one, this specific one. I'm like, hey, it looks pretty cool. I'm like,
now, are you doing it from one of the human characters or one of the demon characters?
this was the human character, the guy with the sword. Whoever his name is.
Yeah, that's the one. Like the main photo that comes out in, like the posters and stuff. It's like the main face. It's like the one from the
Kimetsu no, yeah, there you go.
that Demon Slayer game. The cover, like that's how he looks.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at this specific one. Yeah.
Eric Boyce said, "What's up?"
as in hey bro.
Oh, hey, what's up? We were in BDB's chat earlier. What's up, Eric? How's it going? Welcome in. Charlotte was a psycho, says Gabriel from Fire Emblem.
Yeah, from Fire Emblem. Yeah, he ain't wrong.
Yeah.
Charlotte was a psycho.
That's funny.
Oh no, bro. If they
Yeah, the
said
NES
Fire-
tournament.
Oh, I just saw that, Road. If they set the date, right, Chaos, to April 1st, and they're just trolling everyone.
Mad. I'd be mad.
That'd be like, no, what are you doing, Capcom?
April 1st is a pretty old joke. I mean, you have to be like an idiot to fall for it, man.
Imagine. Imagine they're like, no, we never were working on Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, no, what are you guys talking about?
You know how they get the footage? That's my question.
Exactly. Like,
Where
did
the
you guys,
videos come from?
you guys just waste money doing that or whatever? I'm also trying to make the M fit with like that style, so I'm kind of making it all like, I don't know. Yeah, I think the thing that sells this one is the eyes for that character. They have specific eyes.
Yeah, they have like the
Right?
glossy eyes or the big eyes.
Yeah, and then the pupil and the iris in the middle has this look to it. I think it'll come together when I ink it right now, but yeah. So yeah, you guys, this is the Demon Slayer Mario.
I can see it now. Yeah, I'm seeing it now pre-ink, so you're kind of getting it.
Right? And it's funny because as I'm drawing stuff, you know, even when I was in Purple Stream, when I was drawing it, I'm like, oh, I better get this right. Like, because especially drawing, you know, an actual, like, live person, it's like, I was in there.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. When
That was awesome.
yeah.
Every time you say ink, as in, you know, inking the frame,
Uh-huh.
I know what you mean by that, but every time you say ink, it reminds me of Splatoon.
Oh, it does. Yeah, basically, right? We're going to ink it with, like, imagine with colors. But yeah, these are the ones I use, the Chaos and everyone in here. Like, these are inking ink pens because look how I like these because they're come in so many different sizes. This one's like 0.00 of a millimeter or 0.30 millimeters. Like, there's thin ones, like hairline thin ones, thick ones. So this is the ones that I like to use for, you know, all the inking or the line work for this stuff here. So we're gonna go with this thicker one. This one is, it's the 0.50 millimeter line. This one right here, because this one you can tell has that heavy black outline. So you're gonna see it in his eyebrow first. Oh, thank you, Purple. And by the way, Purple, I did want to mention, I know I told you in one of the other streams that Purple has a way of knowing how to talk to people and it feels natural. Do you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't feel forced when she's, like, speaking and in her podcast. So that's a skill right there in itself.
It is. Some people are like, have like a natural talent for that, and she definitely has a talent.
Yeah, because I know I wouldn't be able to do that naturally.
Right,
I would have to, yeah, I would have to practice to even sound, you know, barely, you know, yeah, there.
I'd probably
If
need like a
anything.
script or something. Of,
I
like,
would
what
have to
questions ask
definitely,
or whatever.
yeah, exactly. I would have to do that. So, bots, the eye's gonna be really. I do like when anime styles, you know, when they get popular and you can just tell that it's from that anime.
Is this a general question or like for everybody or?
Oh yeah, no, I meant to. What is it? I was like looking at the picture right now, and then I forgot what I was gonna say. This style right here, or I was gonna say, I like when a certain anime style gets so popular that you just know what it is when you see. You know,
Right.
yeah. That's what I meant to say. Yeah.
I know that one. There's another anime that's coming out soon, and it's like, I guess it's different studios. Like whenever, like for example, when Demon Slayer came out, it got popular. That studio got popular. Whenever they make new animes, like from like a new show that's coming up, they'll say from the people that made Demon Slayer or whatever. So like that anime is gonna, or that, and the new one's gonna have like that same style as Demon Slayer now, you know. So that
cool.
now everybody, you can tell the distinguishing of like, oh, that's the Demon Slayer style anime, you know.
Yeah, and they do that too because you know also to kind of it's like you know that type of style already has some recognition, some credits, so they might as well you know kind of use it up. Yeah, so that makes sense for that too.
Well, a new one, I think it's new. I haven't seen it anywhere else. Is for the Dandadan. I don't know if you've seen or heard of that anime.
I heard the name, yes.
But it's that art style looks really nice too.
Yeah, that particular anime name, I've heard of that one.
You know, running over here being funny, he goes, or another skill ends, fighting the Black Dragon Fatalis and texting in Twitch chat.
Dang, you're multitasking?
No, but my question is, if you can do that, maybe you could stop dying so often in Monster Hunter.
Oh, oh yeah, because earlier Ronan, because Ronan was using, what is it, the what's that called, the light bow gun or the heavy one, and what is it? Because it has, you know, it takes so much damage, and you're already, it takes a lot more health, right? Because you don't have a lot of defense. Yeah, those
it
one
doesn't
shots
have a lot of defense at all.
Yeah, those one shots are crazy. Hey, Ronan's like, I haven't played in 4 years.
That is in 4 years. I haven't played in 3 years, and I still came on and helped you, and I did as good as I did. I don't want to hear no excuse.
Imagine. Yeah, those Monster Hunter games is funny because even if I haven't played in a while, I'm gonna have to relearn. You know, because you know how they're very mechanical or whatever. To learn all the nuances of a weapon.
I don't know what it is, but every time I play Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate or Monster Hunter Rise or Monster Hunter World, after I do one hunt, I'm back to business. I don't know what it is, but if I do one hunt, I'm back to business.
Like, I'll get used to it after a while, but... Oh, what happened?
It's that muscle memory, that's why.
Yeah, right? If you... Yeah. Yeah, like, it takes me a while to get... Depending on how long it's been that I haven't played a game, but... Like, if I go back right now to Black Myth Wukong, I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna have to play it a little bit, and then it'll come back after maybe an hour, but yeah, it just depends on the game.
Like for instance, when I was streaming Neo 2, right? The first mission, I was rusty for 5 years, and I still did what I did. I only died 3 times in live chat.
True. But then again, too, I guess it is a little different, too, you know, like, right, Ronan, with your streaming difficult games, it is one of those two where, like, yeah, those type of games is just, I don't know, it just depends, huh? A hard game and trying to focus live is crazy, too. You see, Rusty. Right. Yeah, so it just depends, too.
The different thing for me, though, is that when I'm into a game, I get soaked into the action.
Oh, yeah.
And I focus so hard that I lose sense of everything else. All I know is that my enemy in front of me is about to die. That's all I know.
Right? Like you're locked in.
Yeah, I think for those those
yeah, I've been locked in a few times.
That's why the muscle memory, or like you're able to get it right away, because I'm pretty sure like the first time you played it was hard and you had to learn that you played it so much that you finally learned the mechanics, and then now, you know, you're so good at it that you can leave it after 5 years and come back to it, and your hands have all that memory of like, all right, all those times that you've lost and died, now that's not gonna happen. So
yeah,
pretty much.
Like, I remember when I was really playing, like, what is it, Cuphead. You know how that game's hard? When I was into it, I was getting used to the boss patterns here and there, and then I left it for literally, like, a few weeks, and I came back, I'm like, dang, I have to remember everything already, because, you know, it's just one of those hard games. Yeah, it just depends on the game, too, but for sure. And I guess because because I play
No, go ahead.
so many games in between, I kind of forget, when I go back. But yeah.
Ronan
it's
said
hard,
how
dude.
he's scared to post my deaths.
Oh, imagine. Alright, go ahead, Chill.
Yeah, I'm still waiting for that no death run of Little Nightmares, Liz.
Oh yeah, that was. Oh yeah, so that was a joke, you guys, because I know Joshua was in there when in Halloween or October. I was playing Little Nightmares, and one of the funniest things in there was just those funny deaths, and Joshua kept saying, "So when is that no death run coming?" Because I'm like, "Yeah, there's no way I can do that." Heck no. That'd be way too hard. Because I don't know how people do those no death, no hit runs. Like, yeah, you guys have to play those games for a while, huh, to get used to that.
I kind of want to play Little Nightmares 3 co-op with somebody. I don't know who, but I definitely want to try it co-op and stream it.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna play that game. Maybe if we end up playing it, we'll figure it out if we end up playing it together first and then separately, or we'll see. We'll figure it out because I'm definitely want to play that both ways. Because I can't wait for that game.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna get that game and play it because, I didn't play 1 or 2, but after watching the full games of both, I understand the story and gotten used to it. But when I saw 3, I was like, I got to play it. I got to play it.
Yeah, you'll like them. If you guys have played them, anyone in here in the chat, I know Purple's a huge fan of Little Nightmares. She's ready for that. But have you guys played Little Nightmares games? And Ronan's like, "You're fired, Lens, for not doing that no death run."
You owe it.
Like, you owe us. But have you guys played Little Nightmares? Anyone?
I say 1 has the better story-ish.
It does.
Both great, but 1 just has that extra fear to it versus.
Oh no, 1 definitely had the fear. Even though I was watching it and I wasn't playing it, I was literally sitting there moving around with the character in my head, like, "Yo, be careful."
Exactly, right? The tensions
And
there,
never
the
look at your
atmosphere.
steak again.
Oh yeah, those
And
mistakes.
never look at your steak the same way again.
Oh
after
yeah.
Little Nightmares 1.
Exactly. And yeah.
It could be a human.
Hey, I did ask something.
Uh-huh.
So Ronan, speaking of Wilds, about if we're gonna do it solo and together, there is an announcement that me, you, Linz, and Arrow needs to do. I don't know when because all of our schedules are different, but we will be getting an announcement out because I have something in store for all of us. I have been doing a lot of writing. I have been finding a symbol, and I've been doing a lot of code names for us. So yeah, there's a lot to talk about soon.
Yeah, for Monster Hunter Wilds, because if you guys didn't know, yeah, we're all hyped for when that comes out. So yeah, you'll see it soon. You'll see when we announce the Monster Hunter stuff soon. And then Purple says yes, Little Nightmares 3, let's go. Oh, and also the team is making Reanimal. You guys have heard of that? The team that did Little Nightmares 1 and 2 is making their own game, Reanimal. And that looks really good. Yeah, if someone can type it in the chat, it's spelled a little, I think it's R-E and then animal. So the original team that did Little Nightmares 1 and 2 is making Reanimal, and some other team took over the third one. So if you see the trailer for Reanimal,
a co-op survival.
Yeah, if you look up Little Nightmares 3 is gonna look good, but it's made from a different team. And Reanimal looks like another creepy horror game that looks sick. I can't wait for that because I love horror games. Hey, right, Gabriel? I'm scared. Exactly. If you guys look at the trailer for both Reanimal, for whatever reason, because I guess it is that same OG team, is looking. People are saying like, "Ooh, is this gonna be better than Little Nightmares 3?" Just because it looks so good.
Yeah, it definitely looks scary.
Yeah.
I know a lot of Little Nightmare fans having an argument over the old team doing anything with 3.
Right. I know.
You know, there's a bit of an argument.
There is, right? Because I know Purple might have mentioned it a while back on one of her like streams, but I want to see what's gonna happen when both of those games come out, you know, back to back or you know near each other, and see what I guess basically we're gonna be comparing them because I mean that's inevitable because of the same you know the OG team versus the new one. But I mean I'm gonna play both of them just to see what they're both about, But I do remember when I was playing Little Nightmares 1 and 2, I kind of was saying I liked the second one better, but as I played them both, I'm like, yeah, no, I like the first one better, but I like the opening with the hunter in the second one. That was a crazy opening. If you guys haven't played it, it's...
The second one has some great, you know, the hunter and obviously the teacher are highlights of the second game.
The teacher.
And obviously the first game, you had the janitor.
Oh, yeah.
Or, you know... The chefs and the lady, I mean, they were there wasn't much drag in the first one.
Yeah. And I feel like, yeah, this first one's balanced compared to the other one. And part 2 had a lot of frustrating moments. Oh, yeah, Ronan, the randomizer.
Bullies were all about...
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot about that, Ronan, the randomizer stuff, that the idea that he had for Monster Hunter Wilds, the randomizer for weapons. Alright, so I feel like the thing that's going to bring this together is the heavy shadows in the hair. For this art style, there's a lot of cool looking like silhouettes in the hair and in parts of the face. Oh yeah, so I guess going back to for you know the Switch 2 and Mario, what are you guys' wish list? What are your guys' like what do they call it? Pie in the sky like wish that you might not happen, but hey, it's something that you want them to bring to the Nintendo Switch.
I want them to
Switch
bring
2.
a remastered version of Fire Emblem Fates and Fire Emblem Awakening.
Oh, those are good ones. Those are good ones.
Those
would be
like,
good remakes.
Like games that we want but highly unlikely are gonna get.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, that's kind of both. One that you know what most likely, okay. And then maybe one that probably might not happen, but you really want. Yeah.
And I got another good one too when he finishes.
Well, I was just gonna say, I mean, I really want. I've never played the original Donkey Kong 64. So I'm kind of hoping they do like an open world Donkey Kong or something, you know. I kind of want like a new Donkey Kong or like a new Star Fox, you know.
Oh, those are the exact same ones. Yeah, right. Those are some good ones.
Like that. I think it's only right, you know. Like it's definitely if they skip Switch, then they have to do Switch 2.
I really.
You know, we haven't gotten anything for the Switch though.
Oh, I think they're definitely gonna do that.
Cause another one that I was hoping that came to Switch but didn't come to the Switch was which one? Tomodachi Life.
Well, you know what? A lot of people are fans of those games. I never, you know, got into them, but I know a lot of people kept saying, "Where is those games?"
Yes, it was a big hit.
That's exactly what I knew about it, but I never got into it. But I knew people were playing that like crazy.
And a lot of people wanted it on the Switch, including myself and even Arrow. And we were all like, they gotta bring it to the Switch too.
I feel like this is gonna be a chance to bring those, you know, more of those type of IPs back. I think it's gonna have a chance.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I think they will.
I think a lot of those like a lot of the games that were, I don't think it was the last Direct, but like the Direct from, well, the last year's Direct and the beginning, like I think the first Direct that happened in 2024, they had announced the Professor Layton game from Level 5 Studios, and then they also announced what's it, Fantasy Life, which was another 3DS game from Level 5 Studios.
Right.
And to me, it's starting to look like they're not going to come out on the Switch. It's going to be on the Switch 2. So I feel like a lot of those that they announced that aren't coming didn't come out for the Switch, they're
Mhm.
gonna end up pushing it to the Switch too. So
Oh yeah, makes
hopefully
sense,
they do
right?
that, Joe.
Yeah, makes sense. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of games they're holding back on purpose so that they're gonna release it so it runs well on the Switch too, but also on the Switch, and they can kind of be like, oh, just like the PS4 to PS5. If you want the better running version, it's still gonna be on the old Switch, and then it'll be for the new one. So they're gonna kind of
Right.
not leave out the audiences of the Switch, and it's still gonna be able to. Yeah, I think they're gonna purposely hold back on a few games that can run on both, but the better version you can. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why, like, when you were saying earlier about they were holding back games. I really think like all those the Twilight Princess and Wind Waker games. I think they probably do have them ready. I mean, they could easily port those to the
Oh
Switch,
yeah.
but I feel like they're holding them for the Switch too. Maybe they ended up just deciding down the line, they're like, you know what, we're gonna hold it off for the Switch too, just like they were holding off Metroid Prime 4. Was it 4? For the Switch too.
Yep. Exactly. Go ahead, Joshua.
Right. So, yeah, I'm looking. Maybe the rumors are true. Final Fantasy VII remake.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
That's another rumor that I feel like it makes sense because Square, what is it? Square Enix, they ain't doing so hot when it comes to the financial stuff lately. So especially they've realized that it's gonna be just easier to have that game not being so exclusive anymore to Sony and things like that. So they're definitely that makes sense for if they do that or when they
I
do
hope
that.
they do I hope they do a lot more like of the third party stuff for sure.
Oh,
like
yeah.
I was hearing, or I don't know if it's true or not, but I was seeing that Halo, like the
Yep.
Master Chief Collection or something, was coming to Sony finally, which I'm kind of happy because I pretty much I played Halo. But I had a 360, so I kind of miss playing Halo. And if they do bring it to the PS5, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, because Microsoft, they're not doing
I
anything
give
with
the
our
odds
IPs.
very low. No, Halo's not leaving the Xbox.
Or how about?
It's stuck there.
I mean, Halo.
Oh, thanks,
started
Savvy.
off on PC, so
Thanks, Savvy.
it's. I know it's like Xbox. You could say like it's definitely a Microsoft IP, but you're seeing more and more like Microsoft kind of like putting their stuff out there. Like Gears of War used to be Xbox exclusive, but now it's on PC.
And two
Oh my
things
God.
could be true at the same
Gears of
time.
War.
Oh, go ahead.
Well,
To play that on
PC
the,
is also
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like
PC is
a lot of people
also
haven't played Gears of War,
Microsoft
so-
has.
If you love iPhone,
Yeah, PC is also mostly controlled by Microsoft as well, so that's not
Oh, yeah.
surprising. Yeah.
It's not. It's not as. I know it's not like a huge like. It's not a Sony, but they also make like they've made like Halo for Mac. For MacBook, which again is not a big difference, but it's not Microsoft.
All right, Gabriel. Have a good night. Thanks for being in the chat. Have a good
Night,
one.
Gabe.
And rest
Night.
up. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, and see you in the next one. Oh yeah, Xenosaga series. I've always wanted to play those, Ronin. Hopefully, because they are owned by Nintendo basically now with the whole Monolith Soft. I think they're.
But yeah, I'm looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got Final. Or oh wait. But yeah, looking at the Switch, Final Fantasy wise, and we got like 1 through 12
Yep.
outside of the MMOs on the Switch.
Yeah, like I remember.
So I'm thinking that for Switch 2 we could get 13, 15, and
If they're smart, they would, because remember the relationship with Nintendo and Square Enix back on the N64 days, with the whole going from PlayStation, and Nintendo wanted cartridges. That's why they would made
The whole
FF7.
creation of the PlayStation.
Yeah, and they were not in a good relationship
Yeah.
for a long time, and now with the Switch being a success, it took them a while, but yeah, they got all of those FF games on there, so it makes sense, Joshua, that they will be doing that. They'd be dumb
Well,
not to, but yeah.
You got to look at the time period of the technology. There's no way the 64 was going to be able to do 7, 8, and 9 on the 64 system.
Oh yeah, exactly, right?
The
Yeah.
PlayStation had a lot more power, which is why it took for each of those 3 games. You're going to need like 3 carts.
Exactly. And Nintendo
Plus,
and Nintendo was
for the
ruthless
60.
with their they were greedy too back then. Like they wanted to own like so much percentage with their cartridges. There were a lot of people did not like them third party wise. They were way too strict from what they were saying. And yeah, that's why the 64 failed, because they wanted to handle way too much.
But the third party didn't really get the, until the shop for the DS.
Yeah.
That was when they really started breaking through.
And I feel like too, it was a less of a risk to do that's why there was a lot of third parties on handhelds, right? Because there was low risk, because it cost way less to do a handheld version of something. So that's why there was a lot of good third party stuff on the Nintendo's handhelds. A lot of RPGs.
Yeah, a lot of those guys.
Shantae made her grand comeback.
Like eventually, those indie characters or IPs, and eventually became like a part of Nintendo.
Yeah, right.
Like, I mean, they even like a lot of those came out in Smash Ultimate, you know.
And I like what they did, yeah. Like for example, Bayonetta, dude. Nintendo saved that and they own it, and I'm glad that they did, because I love Bayonetta 2. Is probably one of my favorite action games, because it plays so smooth. If you guys played it, you'll know. There's something about how perfect that game feels. It's so good.
Yeah, Nintendo for the most part kind of stays away from games like Bayonetta. But they just, I guess Bayonetta changed the image of Nintendo. Like, we're not kid friendly.
And you guys want to know a story about that? Because I saw this.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get exactly what you're saying. So there's a story. Okay, so since I had the Wii U and I know it was a failure in this, but Bayonetta 2 on the Wii U was a big deal because, Nintendo published it because nobody wanted to put the money in because they thought it was going to fail because it didn't sell well, the first one. And I think what's it called? The company, I can't think of them right now, but the Sega
Platinum?
company. There you go. Thank you, Platinum. There you go. Yeah. They hesitated to go to Nintendo to ask them, because you know how there's a Mario, Peach, Daisy, and Star Fox suit. They hesitated to ask Nintendo if they can use them and be sexy, Bayonetta. So they purposely toned it down, and when they presented, those costumes to Nintendo's like, no, go all in, make them sexier, make the cleavage this and this. So they were surprised. Then Nintendo's like, no, make sure go more with the Bayonetta because that's her aesthetic.
Right.
Yeah, so they were even surprised. But yeah, I'm glad they owned that part.
I'm surprised that.
Yeah, but the series does use fan service.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they've kind of. I mean, it's weird that they censored themselves because
Oh yeah.
They did that with Xenoblade 2 with Pyra and Mithra. In the games, they were pretty revealing, and then in Smash Ultimate, they altered their costumes. And
yeah.
Like, how are they gonna alter their costume? It's a Nintendo IP, but they don't want to show their stuff. It's them.
It's them, and then I feel like, you know what? This is a rated E for everyone game, and just to kind of, for the whole ESRB ratings, maybe they had to, you know what I mean? It's always something with the rating system and the type of game, and yeah.
That's true. But I mean, even then, like even with them like changing their look, it still looked them. It's still them, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so they always have to do these little
I
alter.
couldn't tell the difference.
Yeah, they have to do all alterations to Bayonetta 2 and all that. Even though you won't notice if you're playing, but yeah, I get what you're saying. Yeah, there's always something with the rating system. Ooh, cool. Now I actually like this one even more. This one looks cool.
Yeah,
with the
that one
darker
came
shading.
out really dope. Yeah.
Yeah, he was looking great in that anime. I think even better than his Dragon Ball look.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah, it definitely is.
And compared to the Dragon Ball look, I think I'm gonna go back to that one and do you know how? Well, I think when I color them, the Dragon Ball has for example, if like Mario's hat's gonna have like a darker red instead of a deep black. It's gonna have a little bit of both, so that's gonna be fun to do some black here and some color. There's very specific shadows that certain anime styles use to do this. Yeah, and then this one's gonna be a fun one, the Pokemon one. Okay, speaking of Pokemon, do you guys remember the Pokemon cards, the original ones? How it had this little, like a faded color look. Like if you were to look at Pikachu or Charizard, they were their colors, but it was almost done in a muted. It wasn't super bright in the old school Pokemon cards. If you guys remember. Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna look forward to do this one.
Yeah.
It looks like how I guess you can kind of say like how the Game Boy games look, or like the box art.
Yes, the box art. Yes, the box art.
Yeah, the box art of the like red, how he looked in the box art, like that kind of color, the faded color.
Yeah, I like that style. I really like it because it also had like a thin black outline, and it almost looked like it was watercolor, very light. Yeah. Well, welcome back, Windscar. Oh, and it's snowing over there. Heck, how cold is it over there right now, Windscar? Dang. Well, welcome back, Mario with the low taper fade. Hey, that's a hilarious one. Windscar says Mario with the low taper fade next time. That would be hilarious. Can you imagine him with modern hairstyles?
Hey, how far is he from Kansas? I hope this storm isn't going to come over here.
Oh, I know.
Just got out of the first one.
I know, right? Dang. Dang.
They
seem to
sometimes.
They seem to float.
Oh, what was that, Chaos?
No, I was just saying I still can't believe on how crazy my weather is over here.
Oh yeah, how is it right now for you? Like, how cold is it?
It's bipolar. That's what it is.
Dang.
Man, that sounds like Houston.
One moment it'll be warm, the next moment it'll be cold.
How do you know that what's the Celsius right now? What? Windscar 21? Heck no. What about you, Chaos? And you said Houston? Chill? Dang.
Yeah, it's not. It is cold over here. It's just not as cold. It's like 47 degrees. But next week, supposedly we're going in the 20s, which is insane because we don't ever get that cold over here. Yeah. No, and whenever Chaos said like it's bipolar, that's literally Houston, man. Like it could be cold one day, like 30 degrees, and then the next day it'll be like hot, like in the 90s, like out of nowhere.
That's how California can also be. Like there's times where it's sunny, then all of a sudden later on it'll just be. It just depends obviously on the season, but there's times like really it was just sunny, and then all of a sudden it rained, and then the sun came back out, and yeah, it just depends, right?
Yeah.
Rona says 66 for him right now. Okay, not bad in Florida. Next week it'll be single digits. Heck no.
Single digits. Oh my god.
Dude, be careful with that. Dude, I'm a California guy, and there's no way. Like, I get cold when it's past like below 60. I'm already like, heck no. Like if it's at 60, I'm like, no, I'm cold.
So I guess you think the Beach Boys are the greatest singers ever.
The Beach Boys? Imagine. That's hilarious.
Hey, most well-known band from California.
Exactly, yeah. Like I grew up learning, like hearing of them, but obviously I wasn't into their music. But yeah, like yeah, the Beach Boys. It snowed at least once a week for like a month and a half. Leaves no more Mother Nature. Dang. That's crazy. Like, I guess when like waking up and trying to shovel snow. I can't. Dang, that's. So chaos. Does it get really? Does it snow over there a lot too, or depends?
Oh, there he is. He joined back.
Oh,
He had left.
Oh, yeah.
Being dumb.
Oh, I guess he disconnected.
Oh.
He was being dumb.
Oh.
Discord was being dumb. I went to go check the weather temperature so I could tell y'all.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he kicked me out being dumb.
Yeah, Discord's always freaking annoying.
But no, see your response, Chill. Yeah, Virginia is always like that. Bipolar is I don't know what. But I be hating it.
Yeah,
Yeah, I get you, man.
I don't know why. What I was expecting of Virginia, for whatever reason, I thought it was always hot over there. But I guess, what about the summers?
Right now, it's
No, Virginia. I've been.
Yeah, it's not that much.
I've been at Arlington Cemetery years ago, and it was kind of rainy.
Dang. Yeah,
I didn't think it was like a hot area, you know?
Right. Yeah, I don't know what I thought. I don't know why. For some reason, I thought Virginia during the summers was like just hot, but.
Nah, even in the summertime, I go outside. I be wearing long sleeve shirts, jackets, and long pants, and people would be like, "You good?" I'd be like, "Yeah, this is normal."
Dang, that's normal.
People are like, "You crazy?" And I said, "Oh yeah, try me."
I'm just gonna be coloring in this one. I guess I'll hold off on the next art styles for maybe next time. I'll do these 4 and then I'll just color as much as I can for this one. But yeah, let me see what else.
Upgrade.
Oh, dang, you have a lot of things going on, Windscar, with your hand warmers, scarf. Dude, do you use what do you call those thermal? The thermal pants and all that would help. Dang. I remember last year for us, it was, I'm not even kidding you, it was one of those days, when it was winter and it was cold and I went outside and not even kidding you, it snowed technically for like less than 5 minutes. Like it was very rare, a rare type of a...
I'm sorry. 5 minutes snow.
It was very random.
I can wish for that.
It was, yeah, Josh, I'm not kidding. It was very random. Like we were outside and we're like, what are these little? Well, I'm not saying. It was just very light, snowflakes that just happened for like less than 10 minutes, and it was just I'm like that does not happen over here because it's either hail like for like a minute or two and that's it. But it was a very light snow. I remember I recorded it just because it was like, hey, we don't get this like that, and then it just stopped. So.
That reminds me of the movie Holes, where the guys were like begging a little cloud to go over against the sun.
Oh, dang. Oh yeah, because they were in the sun, huh? Just like.
Yeah, when it snows in Kansas, it snows. So, a 5 minute. I'm not gonna see a 5 minute snow.
Dang, Kansas. So I've always wondered about Kansas or like the areas that snow. Okay, so if it's a business and like they can't have people working or going to work, like how does that work? If someone can't go to work for like a week because of a snowstorm, is that like
kind of close the city down if that happens. I mean, if nobody can get into their car
right
going to work, you really can't get there. I mean, it's
Okay, because I always
You're closed for
wonder.
about a day, roughly, until they
Yeah.
clear the.
Yeah, I've always wondered how the lenient they are.
Yeah, you're
with
down
people.
for about a day. Well, they're clear
Okay.
because you can't drive through a wall of snow.
Yeah. Okay, I always wondered how lenient they are. Like, oh, if a big blizzard comes or whatever, like, oh, we're stuck for 5 days or whatever. Like, dang.
Now you got a day or two until you get.
Yeah, because for us at least,
Cleared out.
we get
I don't
heat
think California ever.
because we get heat wave warnings. But yeah,
I don't.
like when it's hot, like we get a heat wave warning.
I don't think California has to deal with that.
Yeah.
No, I got a Mario topic we can talk about since Winscar brought it up about Bowser Jr.
Oh,
Who-
okay, cool.
Who thinks that Peach is the mother of Bowser Jr.?
Ah, hilarious. I do not think so. Nope. I don't think so.
Oh yeah, that's a rumor. She gets kidnapped a lot.
That is funny.
I'm leaving it at that.
That's funny. I never. Yeah, to me,
Because
yeah.
in one cutscene, I forgot. Yeah, one Mario cutscene, Junior did call Peach his mother.
That is true.
So that kind of led to a lot of theories.
Yeah.
Is Peach the mother of all the Koopa kids?
Because I know people always wonder when are they gonna at least make a female version of Bowser, but yeah, I guess it's just one of those.
I mean, the kids didn't just come from nowhere, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Bowser had to had a wife or a girlfriend
I know,
to
right?
produce the kid.
I know, and it's just I think it's just one of those things where like, hey, we're gonna make Bowser kids just to have them as Mario bosses, but that's it. You know what I mean? Just as a like, hey, we're gonna make Bowser kids. It's just make some. How many of them are there? But it's funny the story's like, dang, how many kids does he have?
I know there's Iggy, Wendy, Bowser Jr., Lemmy, and a few others.
And they use them for a while. They didn't use them at all, and then they started using them too much, and people got tired. Yeah, people got tired of them in all the Mario
Yeah, I
games.
think it was during the recon. Like, yeah, for a bit, they kind of reconned them out of the lore, and then they're like, but they're popular, so we'll bring them back.
Might as well, huh? Then people were like,
Here's another good mystery that still hasn't been solved. Now, Rosalina never really gives, enough hints to who is the father between Mario and Luigi.
oh, huh.
I've seen that video on that. I think Matt Pat did something like that where he said that Luigi is the father because of the height of Rosalina and the eyes or something. I don't know.
Wait, there's a theory on that? I never heard of this theory of that at all.
Because
Yeah,
Rosalina is the daughter of Peach, but they
What?
never really give us the details of who the father is. All we know is that it's between Mario and Luigi.
What?
Yeah.
I guess I
They
never
they
heard
broke
of
it
this.
down into the chromosomes,
That
the
is
XY chromosomes, and all that.
Freaking
So
hilarious.
it's crazy. Yeah.
Never heard
They
of that
got
at
a whole
all.
video on it too, and honestly, to be completely honest with you, I really do think it's Luigi.
I mean,
does look
it
like
makes
it's him.
sense, maybe, huh? I'm gonna have to see that one of those videos.
But
Then. I just wanna. Sounds interesting.
Mario and Luigi are brothers, right? And
Yeah, they
so they
are
do
brothers.
share the DNA. So a very tall kid because of Luigi's family side of the DNA,
That's so funny how people
and
come up
Luigi
with
can
that.
get a short kid
So funny how people come
because Mario and Luigi are close
right.
DNA wise.
DNA wise, yeah, DNA wise.
They're going
Mario goes in the parent as Mario is the father. Mario You are the father.
Imagine a Maury episode with them.
That'd be hilarious.
Dude, a
On
funny
the
sketch with them.
Peach is like, I did something unforgivable to one of the boys, but I won't say who.
Imagine, and the camera starts following them. You know, do you remember those memes that they keep putting on Instagram of like when the camera starts chasing them when they run away? Same thing with like
Yeah.
yeah.
Frick,
oh
one of
my
the boys going,
Yeah. Alright, let me see. Let's see. Oh dang, I've been here for 3 hours, 10 minutes. Cool. Anyone else have anything going on tomorrow?
3 hours.
Yeah, 3 hours. Yeah. Okay, I was able to do 4 drawings. Okay, in 3 hours.
3 hours is nothing. You did like a 5-hour one last time.
I know, right? I did a 5-hour one because I know. Yeah. I did a 5 and then a 4. It was one of those. Remember, I think I was talking about it. How like time, well, at least for me, time flies. Because obviously we're talking and stuff, and then drawing, like time just always flies by when you're like in the zone.
Oh, by the way, light blue Yoshi fan here.
Oh, he just showed up.
He's been in the chat for a bit. I just saw that he was in here.
Oh wait, hold on. In the Discord chat or in my chat?
In the chat right now. The live chat.
Oh, why isn't it appearing on my side? Hold on, did it freeze?
Savvy goes,
oh,
time
I
flies.
see you. Okay, I see you now. Hello, Light Blue Yoshi. I didn't even see you. Hello, Light Blue. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, Savvy. Time flies when you're having fun. Exactly.
Man, we need an orange Yoshi in chat.
Oh yeah. Or, you know what's funny? Now that you mentioned that, that's your favorite Yoshi. How orange? The orange Yoshi color.
Yeah, orange Yoshi.
But yeah, I've seen a lot of people like light blue or blue Yoshi. I've seen a lot of people with those profile pics. But yeah, hello, Light Blue Yoshi. I didn't see you there.
Yeah, I think I like the green Yoshi, or the original from the Super NES game.
Yeah, right?
Was he green?
There was a lot of colors, right? When they started adding them to the Yoshi games a lot. And then, yeah. Blue Yoshi says, let me see. Oh, that looks like Mario 64 when you boot it up. I think he might have been talking about the Pokemon one because he has the lines.
I was trying to get the orange Yoshi in Thousand Year Door, but I ended up getting the pink one.
Oh, and tells you, oh wait, how I never even looked at how to get a specific color. I just did whatever. I'm like, oh, whatever color I got. But there's specific things to do, huh?
There's I think it's like a 20-minute timer. Like it's as soon as you get the Yoshi egg, there's a 20-minute timer from that time all the way until you fight the twins, the rock twins.
Right.
So like from minute 2 to 3, you get like every minute or so, every so minutes you get like a different color. So like the first 5 minutes, if you're Yoshi, if you get to the twins, like in 5 minutes, then you get the green Yoshi, and then if it's 6 to 7 minutes, you get the red Yoshi. 7 to 8 minutes, you get the blue Yoshi. So they're all timed, and then like the rarest one I think was the white one. So like to get the white one, you literally had to get to the fight and either lose or get out of the fight in under 20 minutes. So between 19 and 20 minutes, and that's how you get like the white Yoshi.
Yeah, I
How
had
do you
no
get the
idea
black
yeah.
You have to do it between 17 and 18 minutes, I think.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I didn't know how specific it went because I think I found out after the fact. Like, wait, how come people have different colors? And I found out after. I was like, oh, okay, good. I'm like, ah.
I didn't even know that. I was just my brother, because my brother, he was playing it too, and he was like, what color Yoshi did you get? I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I got the pink one, and he was like, "Oh, you know, you can get different colors," and then that's when I restarted it to get a new color, and I ended up just getting the pink one. I was like, I'm not gonna try again.
Yeah,
I'll just leave
right.
that pink.
All about
Yeah, I think I ended up getting a red one if I remember, but I didn't. Yeah, he's very Oh yeah, what was I gonna say earlier? What was it? It'll come to me again. Oh yeah, I think I don't know why it just popped up again. Remember when we were talking about Donkey Kong and like you wanting a 3D one? There's been rumors that the Super Mario Odyssey team is making a 3D Donkey Kong game.
Right. Yeah, I've been hearing that for a while, and
Yeah.
that's I hope that's true, right? And that's what I'm thinking. Like maybe they are holding on to some of these games. If the team has been working on it, it's kind of that's good that they've been holding on, and they haven't made an announcement because now like it gives them more like of more time for them to work on the game and polish it and everything. So
And also, I'm gonna make a video of all this, but like, there's
some games really should have
oh
waited.
you
Yeah, I'm still remembering the horrors of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet
Yep.
being rushed out the door.
They learned their lesson. They got embarrassed to Nintendo even had to apologize. Well, that's what you guys get. Wait, like hold off. You have to make a Pokemon game every year. Like, you know, it's rare that Nintendo had to apologize. For the Pokemon
No,
company.
well, guess what, y'all? Nintendo found out.
Yeah, exactly. Again, they found out because, yeah, they basically had to apologize on both of their behalves. Like, yeah, we knew it wasn't. Didn't they patch it up? But it still doesn't run like it could. Still, it's not as Well, yeah, they learned their lesson. So hopefully,
You still get lag in areas of the game.
I remember you were telling me that, Joshua, because you play it. So yeah.
yep. I know a lot of people didn't like Scarlet Invited because of the performance, but I feel like I was able to play through it. Yeah, there was hiccups, but I still played through it. I still liked it. So.
A lot of people like the story, right? From what I heard, a lot of people like the story.
Yeah, I like the story and everything, but
I had a little meme.
I still expect better performance-wise.
Okay.
What we got.
Yeah.
I have like a little meme for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. So you know how your character does like all of this little flashy moves to throw the ball or whatnot.
Oh.
So when the Pokeball turns into crystal, I'd be like, crystal ball, crystal throw.
Oh, just like that, because you know how they have to be extra, cool and
Extra
dramatic about it. Yeah. Because the Pokemon throw in the anime always look cool.
And then when a Pokemon goes crystal form, I'd be like, crystal change, crystal transform.
Because it's just like those anime attacks that they have to say the attack out because, I don't know, it just sounds cool, right? Yeah. Oh, Audrey, babysitting was fun, but I was very tired with my nephews. Yep. It was fun, but they have a lot of energy. But yeah, it was fun yesterday. That's why I took a break yesterday from streaming because I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take a break, and then my nephews came, so. Oh yeah, what was I gonna say for the Donkey Kong game? However, since they did the whole New Donk City and Odyssey, and the way that Mario rolls like Donkey Kong, since for day one, since I played that game, it's like, oh, they're definitely gonna make one eventually. And then they're lining up the whole Donkey Kong at the Universal in Japan, then here this year I think, and then in Florida. Then the new, what is it? They just remastered the HD version for the Wii. They're like slowly pushing Donkey Kong as the next big,
hinting at it pretty much.
Mascot again, because that's like a perfect one. And remember, he was in the Mario movie, so they're getting ready to push him a lot, because he's a perfect mascot that would sell, merch, and basically too. You know what I mean? Just like Mario. So they're gonna do a lot with Donkey Kong this year for sure, and in the future.
And then I think the biggest one was the change of his model in the new Mario Kart game. Pretty much It's like the movie
It's
Donkey Kong,
yeah, it's like a blend of the movie and the old school.
the OG one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I like it, man. That whole art style they're going for Mario Kart. They're going back to the cover art for the games,
yeah,
and then I'm gonna
yeah. That
mention
Donkey
that
Kong
the art.
definitely reminds me of OG Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. It looks so good. I always
But
wondered.
well, Donkey Kong was kind of stealing all the scenes when he
Yeah,
was
right.
there
Exactly, right. Yeah. So you
in
can
the
tell.
movie.
Yeah, right in the movie, you can tell eventually they're gonna make a movie for him because he was in there a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if they make a movie and Diddy's in there and all that. So, but yeah, that art style from the Mario Land games, Mario World, all that. I remember people always talking about it. Man, when is Nintendo gonna make that into an actual gaming style for like a Mario game? And it's never happened, and they're getting close to it with Mario Kart at least.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me see. See how long have I? Okay, I've been here for 3 hours and 20 minutes. I think I'm gonna call it a night today because I am gonna go eat. But I am gonna raid someone if you guys want to. You guys don't have to. DeAndre Hawk. Hey Joshua, DeAndre Hawk is playing Pokemon right now. Speaking of Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. I never raided. I think I might have raided him once.
Yeah, I saw him doing that, but I was would chat with you, so I kind of decided to stay.
Yeah.
You know, when I have like 3 or 4 of you guys streaming at the same time, I kind of have to make a choice.
Oh yeah, trust me. I'm always jumping.
Does that
jumping.
make sense?
No, trust me, Josh. I'm always jumping back and forth between people if there's like streaming. If I happen to have my laptop on, I have like 2 windows of 2 other people on, and then on my phone, so I can at least have 3 people watching 3 people at once.
Crazy. DeAndre Hawk actually did raid me when I was playing Helldivers, I think a few days ago.
Oh, see, did I miss that? Oh no, wait, I was in there. Yeah, I was in your chat. I think I was like lurking, but I remember I was in your chat, if I remember.
Yeah, he did raid me. So yeah, let's go raid him.
Yeah, because I know I raided him once, but it was like last year. And then Crispy's in there. Yeah, there's a bunch of people, and he raided me the other day when we were playing Helldivers together. Was that the day when he raided us?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Oh, I forgot we were doing that together. Yeah. So yeah, that was the day. Okay, cool. And maybe tomorrow, Chaos, I might do the Helldivers stream. I'm not sure yet. If nothing comes up, because something always comes up. But if you're free tomorrow, I might.
Or actually, did you want to start the Neo 2 thing tomorrow?
Or Neo 2. Yeah.
I mean, 1 or 2, either or is fine with me. But yeah, I mean, it would be cool to finally start that the Neo.
Oh dang! DeAndre just ended his stream.
Oh dang!
No, because I know it's funny because he doesn't normally stream.
Wait a minute, let me.
I have the window open. He said, "Yeah, I just said thanks for watching."
Let me see who else is on.
Because I have a few other people, but
I
wanted to.
Silver is a shiny.
Silver. Is it Silver Lugia? You mean or no?
No, just Silver. She's a shiny hunter. She shiny hunts.
Can you put in the link in the tab? And
I'll give her the link in the.
I mean, yeah, in the chat. I mean, yeah, someone new, then that'll be cool. Someone new. Hey, Burhan, how's it going? Burhan, it's been a while. I saw you earlier in one of the comments. How's it going, Burhan? Oh, Ronan, I guess Joshua beat you to it. He has one. He got someone that we've never rated before. Someone, so you said Silver, she said she's shiny hunting, you said?
Yeah, she's shining hunting.
Yeah, she's a shiny hunt.
Okay. I was actually just about to start it too. I was literally just about to type it in, Lynn's raid.
I know, and I was in there too. I'm like, oh, but yeah, he normally doesn't stream at this time, and they're usually an hour or 2, but yeah. It's okay, Audrey. I know we all had like different choices too, but then Joshua beat you to it. But at least it's someone new too. So
Yeah, I'm not in a race. I was just throwing someone I watch
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, I was gonna do whoever had a next
You know,
one.
watch. I was.
Yeah, I was gonna do whoever had the next one. So okay, cool. Let's go ahead and raid Silver. I'm gonna put her link in the chat. She has a lot of subs. Ooh, nice. So anyone who's a Pokemon fan, I bet you they're gonna be. Let's see. So I'm gonna. So if you guys want to help in with the raid, I'll be in there for a while.
Yep, I'm gonna help out with the raid.
Yep.
Just let me know when I can type it in.
Okay. So yeah, you guys, I'm gonna call it a night. So have a good night, Winscar, Ronan, Savvy, Burhan, Audrey, and yeah, and you guys in the chat, Joshua, Chill, Chaos. I'll be in the chat for a bit. And
All right, good night.
All right.
So yeah, good night, everyone. Thank you guys for being in the chat too. It was fun. Cause dude, trust me, I can go on for a while. Cause
yeah.
I can go on for a while.
Definitely, man. Definitely.
We have to stop ourselves.
Yeah.
It was fun being in here.
Yeah, it was fun just, hanging out, drawing and talking about this stuff. So that's why it's fun doing the art stuff, the art streams. But yeah, have a good night, Savvy. And yeah, we'll be in there for a bit. Let me type it in. Let's see. But yeah, if you guys want to go in the link whenever you can, because it won't redirect you guys. So that's just, I don't know how that happened. I don't know how to do that, but.
I'm already in there. I'm just waiting to type in when's raid.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go in right now. But yeah, have a good night, everyone. We'll see you maybe tomorrow with me and Chaos. We'll decide on that. I'll let you know, Chaos, depending on what happens tomorrow for me. But yeah, I'll let you know. But yeah, have a good night, you guys. Later.
Night.
Later.
Night.